Well, hello everybody. Wow, this is great. Giuseppe. All right, it's dock time, he says. And sun, yes.
So,
No way I will redeem first. Too expensive. She'd rather spend the money on keeping me from doing conveyors.
yep.
Yep. Yep. Oh, good afternoon. Afternoon from Yorkshire, UK. All right. Gotta save my bubbles for the no conveyor. Yep. Hi. And Robert. Okay. William Brunch. Hi there.
It took them a while to find
He's
me.
live. Cornman says hello, and Thack6376 says hello. Hi, Doc. Doc is in. The doctor is in. Yep. Never understand why it takes 4 minutes and 49 seconds to go live on their side. Yeah, you're right. We were late again by another 4 minutes.
Yep. It
Sorry.
always just takes a while to get everything set right.
Yeah,
Windows
Robert
popped
can't.
up and
Robert just can't seem to get things organized in the mornings, you know.
get your ears plugged in, get your speaker turned. Yeah, yeah.
We are Doc and Son today. This is going to be a special event today. We'll see how it goes. We have 15 people on YouTube, 6 on Twitch at the moment. We have a teaser, basically. It appears as though there may. I'm going to unmute this.
It's nice, kid. Hey, these shorts have been great and all, but why don't you show
Okay,
them
you
some
want me to
actual
swap over your
news
screen
about
yet?
Satisfactory? We can.
Yeah. So yes, pop over to my screen. What we've got here is we've got a posting on Twitch that, pardon me, this one is on
Reddit.
On Reddit.
Yep.
That seems to indicate there might be an announcement for Coffee Stain. So I'm just going to show it real quick. It's a 53-second clip.
So, Mikhail, look, I made the Pioneer do the hokey pokey.
Oh yeah, you did. That's nice, kid. Hey, these shorts have been great and all, but why don't you show them some actual news about Satisfactory?
We can do that.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not really allowed back upstairs in the dev area, you know, since the accident.
Right. Yeah.
Since
but
the
even
accident,
then,
right?
I don't really think I'm cut out for that.
I suppose you're not IGN after all.
Oh wait, IGN? You mean the video games and media website?
Mm-hmm.
And the official partner for Gamescom in Germany?
Yeah.
Where they're doing 4 days of in-studio coverage, covering exclusive trailers and more?
That's them. In fact, I was thinking of watching on Thursday at 3 p.m. Central European Standard Time or 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Okay. So a little bit of a teaser there to seems to indicate that maybe there's going to be an announcement of some sort coming out at 9:09 Eastern time, which would end up being 8:09 our time. What should have already happened, right?
No, the image they flashed on the screen was 11:09.
Okay,
So
so
it should be happening in 1 hour from right now.
10:09. Okay. Yeah, a little less than an hour because we're late today. So that's okay. So we got 27 viewers already. So I think we ought to get started. The game we're going to join is what? I'm going to join. Oh dear.
Load. You load, I join.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to play together. Robert and I are going to play together.
I have been bullied long enough.
Yep. Our
All this
audience.
slander.
All our audience wants to see that he's not actually a robot, a mechanical device with a voice. So I'm going to go here, and we are going to play together. Now, basically the rules are going to be, Robert is going to... I've got to get my chat windows up because we got some conversation going there.
We do. We have some Unfortunately, Samuel Last News has unfortunate news.
Okay, been a rough day. Lost grandfather the other day, and instinctively booted up Satisfactory and your clips to cheer me up. Well, I'm glad they helped cheer you up. Thanks for streaming and your content. So, Samuel, our heart goes out to you. That's challenging. I remember losing my grandfather when I was only 13 or 14. He passed away in 1971. So that was quite some time ago. And then lost both my parents not too shortly after one another, both to cancer, unfortunately. So, yeah, kind of makes you feel all alone when you miss somebody that you've been there. So, hey, our heart goes out to you. We'll keep you in mind. All right, we got Shaji. Pappin from Finland saying hello. That's cool. That's cool. Um, Mark, always waiting for the kids. Nothing changes, even as they age. That's so true.
No. This is pure slander. Pure slander. We're waiting on Doc this morning. Thank you very much.
All right.
Old man getting slow.
All right. Our love goes to Samuel. Thanks for hanging in there, and let's enjoy some time together. So, Ben from YouTube says, "Hee-haw," and Samaru says, "Look, it's early. The servers are still waking up. We all do our best after morning coffee, and servers are no exception." That's so true. Sometimes they just have to get booted up. Well, do I start a new world as you two are?
Sure.
Yeah, sure. Start a new world with us. So, yes, we are starting a new world today. All we've done is go set it up and checked a few settings to make sure that they were quite right. And all I've done is plop down a hub. Now, Robert's going to run off and get a SAM mine. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and hit this and load the game and talk while it's loading. So he's going to run off and get a SAM mine. I'm going to go explore. I'm going to go and start getting plate and rods and wire and cement, concrete started. Okay, where's the hub? Which way did it go? So we're on a save that.
No, this was from
Hi
before
there.
we set the hub. This is
Okay.
just right after fall. Yeah.
Hi there. He's being extra friendly today. Apparently, yeah. Okay, so obviously I haven't set up the hub yet. Okay, Rem Dog, glad to have you. We were late too, so we'll excuse you.
Look, he was late. He doesn't know any better.
I
We
got
were
it.
perfectly on time.
Got another Hawaiian monster today, so I'm getting a little sweetness in today.
Donald
Okay.
says, "Sounds like you need to wipe that droid's AI memory. It's starting to get snippy. Robert shouldn't be allowed that kind of freedom."
Yeah,
Thanks.
but you know.
Appreciate it.
Okay, so the hub is set up, Robert, and we are ready to go set us up for the first tier. And the first tier is going to be base building. And so we've got the milestone up there, and we don't have quite enough to unlock everything quite yet. So I'm going to run off. I can see a mine right over here, so
Do
I'm
you
going to...
mind checking the game settings, see if allowing friends is on? Because I can't join just yet.
Okay. So that would be under options and under what? Gameplay?
Try server manager instead.
We're not on a server.
No, it's not. Manage session. That's what it is. I'll buy that for you.
Okay. And make sure we
Session
can
settings.
sure open for friends.
Okay, I will restart.
Okay. Sorry about that.
Yeah. You just keep doing your thing.
Keep doing my thing. Okay, so I'm gonna plop down a...
So here someone says, "You helped me get started with Satisfactory. Still new, but I'm getting better. Been watching your videos to help me out."
Okay, obviously I've got to hand mine some nodes off of here or something. Looks like there's a node on top of this.
and I'm sorry, conversation got past me, but we did have a Prime subscription from Fat.
Oh, yes, that's right. I did see that, but I didn't mention it either. That was my bad. I appreciate that Prime subscription, starting us off really, really well and easy. Okay, okay. It doesn't like that placement either. Is this the first time I've ever seen 2 nodes on a mine? That's weird. Phase 4 world is in Dune Desert. I like the Dune Desert. I have enjoyed playing the Doc solo in Dune Desert. So what are we calling this one? Doc Duet or Doc and Son we're calling these. So
And unfortunately for all of you guys, Doc and Son now has split screen. I'm
yeah.
very, very sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm in the right hand side, as you can see where my picture is, and there is Robert
Hello.
on screen for the first time. Hey, hey, hey.
And I'm going to run off and grab some Sam, I believe.
Yep, you're going to run off and grab some Sam while I start up some concrete and...
So the general idea is that I'm going to run off the other side of the map.
Yep.
And I'm going to actually be working probably in the Rocky Desert, I think. No, I'm going to do Northern Forest. That's it. And we just...
You said you knew where the Sam node was, so where's the Sam node?
Somewhere right behind there, but I'm going to grab some stuff along the line.
All right.
Get up there.
Oh, that's right. I've got to collect... I got to go my usual habit of collecting.
Chappie says, "Hello, son. Proud of you." It says, "Hello, son." Hi, guys. And Gongram says, "Good Ben. Good to put a face to the voice."
Yep. Now, as with all radio announcers, does he look like what he sounded like? We're going to take a vote, Robert.
No.
You look like you sound?
Nope.
You know, the neat thing about staying here and collecting biomass is there's tons of biomass around here.
Yeah, there is.
A lot of fallen trees and wood and stuff before you even get the before you even get the saw, you get a lot of wood here. So I like keeping my nose to the ground and collecting all the wood. So I'm just holding down, by the way, for those of you who don't understand what I'm doing, I'm holding down the E key and just collecting as I run through here. So,
Yeah.
and looky what I found.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh, no.
Harvest the scripture. Compose it into a
The astrobiologist Dr. D.M. Mercer was the first to recognize the presence and probable nature of these alien.
So how did you die?
I have to jump down into a ravine, and I didn't have enough stuff to heal back up after a first jump. So
The second jump did you in,
the
huh?
second jump, yeah, you know, you can't die in one fall.
Right.
So I should have just jumped the third fall.
All right. So you came back to the hub. Now you got to go venture out again.
Yeah, Cornman says I have a very convincing VTuber model.
Okay.
Yep. This is just a model. You could die in one fall if you fall on your machines. Really? That's not intended behavior. Mark Griffin asks, how many hours do you have in your original game?
Oh, in my original game? I'd have to log into that game. we've got 1,800 hours total in, so.
Potential edible collected. If consumed before authorized is compatible with the human digestive system by Fix-It, the consumer is responsible for any and
Okay.
all
It was
consequences.
at the release 8. That's what we're
Store this
talking about.
potential resource for later use.
So it took me 800 hours to get to the point of realizing that I need to do a whole lot better than that. And started over with release 1, the 1.0 release. So,
Okay, this time I'm just gonna leap over the edge all the way to the bottom.
okay. Wow, that's a dark chasm. Oh, and you got a sloop up there too. Can you get to it?
No. The hope is just, can I heal up enough that, oh shoot, oh,
Oh, you got the SAM node anyway, huh?
Adversary says, so if I redeem no conveyors, I'll have double reward, right?
Exactly. Don't get any ideas.
You're right.
Don't want to give you any ideas.
Can somebody look up, since I'm a little bit stuck at the moment, how much SAM do we need to unlock straight down through... We don't need the dimensional deploys, but we need the manual uploading. How much SAM do we need total?
Yep. Yeah.
I'm just gonna
To unlock that original MAM line, first off, we've got to get the MAM, which means we've got to, you know, get some things going here.
Nutritional protocol update. You are now authorized to consume 1 Butterfinger. This is not a reward. It is a calculated morale adjustment. Do not attempt to exceed the quota. Consequences will be both immediate and sticky.
Well, obviously I need to open my new package.
So unfortunately, I'm gonna be a little slow in redemption today because I'll be playing along. If I miss a redemption, please just poke me about it.
Yeah, please. Both of us will fry. I'm making a ton of noise. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you are. Testing computers, 3 Mercury spheres, and fluctuators. How much SAM ore do I need for putting in SAM fluctuators? And Corman donated 100 bits. Then in all seriousness, go ahead, you, Robert. And then 200 bits, or 200, not bits, bullet balls. Thanks for you. For all you and Doc do.
You're welcome. Thank you so much. Address Day, I did another clip. And she says, this is supposed to convince us all it is not AI.
Oh, great. The accusations will never go away. Yes, we can now do dual cameras in the studio. So right now we're just using my webcam, but we do have another camera. We just don't have all the hardware to get that camera going on. We need to have a capture card for that. So 50 total? Oh, well, I'm good then. Thanks, Mark. Joshua says, I always run to Blue Crater Lake. It's a crash with both computers and circuit boards. You'll need those unlock seats in inventory. That's a perfect solution. Doc, I am dropping off all the SAM, and I'm going to run to the Crater Lake.
Okay. That's right. The Crater Lake has it right in the middle of that crater.
Pickle Programmer, what does the cat redemption do?
What does the cat redemption do?
Yep.
It tells me that I need to pet my cat.
Yep. Typically, if you get to see the cat on stream, yeah.
Yep. She's laying in her cat bed over there right now, I think.
And by cat bed, we mean the piece of styrofoam that came from a recent package that she's decided to just remove that.
Yep.
Because if it fits, it sits. Hey, Voltron, he says, my gosh, it's Doc Jr.
It's Doc Jr., yep.
Robert has Doc's cheeks and eyes, yeah. Oh, 200 and all. Oh, great. I got 200 though. I don't know. And first time chat from Lead On 42 says, "Hey, nice to see you on Twitch. I discovered Satisfactory 2 weeks ago. Already hit put in 100+ hours. I'm loving your content on TikTok. Keep going."
Well, great. Why is it turning that way?
I'm hoping that that you guys can see enough of into our screens. If it gets to be too annoying, we can always just jump back and forth between our perspectives. But hopefully this kind of, if we want to show you something specific, hopefully this works.
So what we did was we took the slice in the very center of each of our screens, so you should be able to see what we're focused on. You're not going to see the peripherals around, but you should at least see what we're focused on. So I just need to tell this to make concrete, and then I'm on to my next task, which is to go over here and plagiarize a, hopefully an iron mine. Nope. It's another limestone mine.
Corman says, "It looks okay, split screen."
Good. Good.
How do I turn off ADA? You've done it.
Enter key.
No, I want to turn off ADA.
Okay. She'll complain about being turned off, you realize.
Oh, I'm sure.
Potential edible collected. Eating it and surviving does not count as a valid field test and does not generate enough data for Fix-It to make an informed decision. Store this potential resource for later use.
Man, yeah, that was a good game. For Nintendo 64, GoldenEye.
GoldenEye, huh? James Bond?
Yep. And I got the experience of going over to the friend's house who always had played, way more than I had, so he knew where all the places were, so he could peek over my end of the screen, know exactly where I am, and lay in wait and blow me up as soon as I walk through the door.
No, that wasn't nice.
But yeah.
Now, what friend was that? Do you remember his name?
Tom?
Tom? Okay.
Is that his name? Yeah.
Phillips?
No. It wasn't part of the spec. Ben says, so when will we get kill Doc or maybe the kill Robert? Doc would have to be able to redeem that. Ooh.
Problem is, he's such a wily coyote that I just don't know that I'd ever be able to catch him. I found... Now I'm oriented. Now I know where I'm at.
This semi-slug species seems to persist entirely through absorbing and storing energy from its surroundings. Studying this could provide new methods for improving Fix-It production line efficiency. Store this potential resource for later use.
I find generally either I know exactly where I am, or I have no clue where I am when I'm playing this thing. Pretty sure I'm going just like right there. I think it's one right direction. Poor says a Lego Star Wars stream would be cool.
Lego Star Wars. That's funny.
Yeah, Lego Star Wars. It wasn't my favorite game, but it was fun. Guess I should be getting foliage for being this early in the game.
Yeah. Unfortunately, yeah, you got to remember those kind of things, don't you?
Yeah, and since I don't really just generally like to do it.
Not like me, huh?
$30 megawatts. Is that 1 or 2?
2. Oh, 30 megawatts? Yeah, you get 30 out of 1.
See if I can do it. Oh gosh. What you looking for, Bob? Mark, I am just here for enough resources to unlock the Dimensional Depot upload. So, I'm just out exploring a little bit. And half does another good afternoon to you from Norway.
Okay.
It'd be interesting to see your mind flash in a phase light game. I've never heard of phase light. What is that? He's 30. Is that guy not running? $30 megawatts. That one's 30 megawatts. That should be providing 30 megawatts. Production capacity.
You keep saying that over and over. What's the problem?
Okay, so look at my screen. Needs 30 megawatts.
Mm-hmm. You just...
Production 30, capacity 30. Consumption 30.
Okay.
Oh, there.
Operational. Okay, it was just a matter of... Okay. You have your second hard drive. Wow. Okay. You're clocking in, doing pretty good.
Martin says, hey, Doug. Hey, son. Hey, Chet. Hey. Oof. Get out of the gas. No gas masks. Eating all my food.
Yeah, that's another thing. You gotta collect food, too. Alrighty. Let's see here.
Yeah, it's not instant fair work. Yep. Geraldrick says he got the oil diamonds alt recipe. That's a total game changer. Now he has to re-ring everything.
Oil diamonds?
I don't. What is that recipe? Is it?
So you have enough SAM now and you're just collecting Mercer spheres and such?
Yeah, I dropped the SAM off. I needed to get. I was coming out here for something.
Okay.
I don't know which one. If we want to go directly for the. For the MAM unlock as our first upgrade.
Yeah.
We need screws, wire, and something else. Which is, I think I got wire. Yeah, I picked up wire, and some screws. Don't know if it's enough though. Haze light is a way out. It takes two. It takes two in split fiction. A way out. It takes two in split fiction. Split fiction. I saw people playing that. That looks like a fun game, but that's probably outside of Duck's desire to play. And it looks like we had a bit of a drop in chat.
Really? Already?
At least I just got reconnected to chat.
Well, we've got more Twitch viewers than YouTube viewers today. It's interesting. Okay.
Right now, we are competing with some other Satisfactory streams. Probably people that are hanging out waiting for the Gamescom announcement.
Exactly, I'm sure.
There are 13 slugs in my area. Oh, the computers. That's what I'm hearing. $300 megawatts. I'm not open.
No, not quite so soon anyway.
And Holty wants us, howdy fellas, what are we building today?
We are starting brand spanking new over. And I'm just trying to figure out where home is, okay? And in starting over, we're doing it collaboratively. So Robert is off collecting stuff to begin unlocking depot sort of stuff, dimensional depot functionality, so that we can share resources across the map. And I am working on, basic unlocks here. So I need plates and rods and concrete, and I need 200 concrete. So I've got something going over there building concrete for me, and I've got to get some manually done here. Some things manually done here to get even another power supply over to the other iron mines. Holty man, howdy fellas, what are you building today? Okay, you already read that one.
Yep, I did.
Too cool, a fresh world to dominate and exploit. Yes.
Is there another wreck in this region that anybody knows about? I got 16 computers. I don't know if that's enough.
Okay.
If there's one more location that has some computers, that would be useful.
That hacking on ore has the same beat as Queen. We will rock you.
And there's a song.
Freddie Mercury sings it a lot better than I do.
There's a marginal difference.
Marginal, huh? Alrighty, 23 and 23. We've got a race between Twitch and YouTube, and the racers are tied at the moment.
Let's see. We don't have foundation for much, do we?
Not yet. I'm working on that.
No. Well,
I am working on
I
that.
don't think I'm getting up there without foundations.
Gonna have to go get some more iron ore. In order to get the rest of the unlocks done.
So, the devs did say something, earlier this year, I think with the release of 1.0, that they were kind of targeting one paid and one unpaid update to Satisfactory in the next year or so. So, my expectation is that 1.1 was the paid, with the unpaid, another paid later this year. So.
Aubrey has got a criticism for the channel.
Oh boy.
She says, my 7-year-old left for school this morning singing beep beep mother trucker. And I blame all of you, especially Bacon Man, but you're all guilty. Oh dear. Oh dear. Not something a mom wants her kid to necessarily be. Sorry about that.
Adrestea claims innocence.
Yeah, Adrestea can do that, I'm sure.
Okay, Mark's heading out to play for himself. So
Okay. Oops, get away. Got too many of those nasty bog things.
I'm just.
Are you dying again?
Yes, luckily these things heal you fast. Yep. I gotta find a way up. I need to find at least one more wreck. I thought there were 2 wrecks in this area. I'm not seeing this anymore.
Okay. I'm getting some more ore so that I can make some more plates so I can unlock the first level and you can start working on your platforms.
Yeah, I have 18 computers here, but I need more. I think. Let me actually check here. Sean says, that could be a fun call from your kid's teacher later.
Yeah.
Okay, so the field research costs 300 wires, 300 screws. I have neither. I have about half of that.
Okay.
And then the research. Is going to cost another 200 wire, 100 steel pipes, which I don't have. I have this. Yeah, it comes down to that steel pipe. Need 100 steel pipe. I have steel beams, but no pipe.
All right, running back to the hub again.
Souls Bomber says, I hope the PS5 is satisfactory. I bet you today we're getting a release date for the console. That's what I think the announcement's going to be. They waited until the last day of Gamescom. They just announced it on Reddit. They didn't get a big time slot, a big announcement. So I'm betting it's just going to be a console release date.
Excuse me. Okay.
TV says, I just got Mark III logistics. My production's kind of one thing leads to another, and it's getting chaotic. Would it be a good idea to make iron and send it to a storage system, then send it out?
Mark III logistics. Kind of one thing leads to another, yes, and it's getting chaotic. Yes, that happens. Would it be a great idea to make iron and send it to a storage system, then send it out? I would make iron ingot, yes. And if you want to put it in a central place where you can make a manifold to make plates and rods and those type of things, then yeah, it's always a good idea to be able to make a full manifold and supply it with enough ingots to keep it running. So
Yes.
that announcement is in like 20 minutes, right? Yeah, 25 minutes or so. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's my prediction, Lockie. It's a console release date.
Coffee Stain finally got enough sales to get some OxyClean. Now they're just a clean shirt.
Okay.
Okay. Don't know quite what that means, but yeah. Oh, get that coffee stain out of the shirt. I get it. Okay. I'm slow on the uptake today.
Half says, I believe they're going to shadow drop the PS5 version.
Shadow drop it.
Told, too bad crossplay and support to connect to dedicated servers won't be there. Maybe,
In other words, you can't have somebody play on a server on one platform and a different platform and play together?
Yeah.
Yick. Okay.
Well, we'll see. Coffee Stain, remember, they have a track record of telling you, no, bigger blueprinters aren't possible. No, break the GameCube Mark 6 conveyors. No, we can't do these things. And then just casually drop it at the end of an announcement. They love to do that.
Well, I thought I had enough Thought I had enough. Oh, come on. Thought I had enough to finish making the plates to unlock the base, but I didn't.
Uh-oh. And Remdog says that Hollow Knight Silk Song just got announced to release 2 weeks.
Hollow Knight Silk Song.
Yeah, Hollow Knight was kind of like a surprise indie hit quite a while ago.
Huh.
And Silk Song was their first expansion or sequel.
Interesting.
And yeah,
Pretty
I
cool.
did see that announcement yesterday. Garrett was a big fan of Hollow Knight. I never played it.
Not sure the internet has got absolutely feral for that.
I'm sure the
Don't.
internet-
Don't understand that comment.
I think he's saying people are excited for it.
Okay.
Yeah, Hollow Knight was one of those games that was unexpectedly amazing.
Unexpectedly amazing, huh?
Yeah, it's just some indie game, you know, nobody knows about it, and it becomes huge.
Then all of a sudden it's just there, huh?
Okay, there's more slugs. I don't know if you need to run around for slugs is really the way to go here.
I'm gonna check the day-night thing. Daytime. I'm gonna put the night length down to 1.
Okay. 9012 says people play on console. Crossplay will come eventually. I hope the console players will have as much fun as we've had. Yeah, I hope so too.
Okay.
The fact is, they already built in things like the radio menu since the very beginning. It's a feature that some people use. So, I mean, it's definitely a rough genre to try to play on console.
Yeah, that's kind of what I supposed to. I've never played on a console before. I don't think. Did I play on our PlayStation when we had it once upon a time,
Our
or
Xbox?
our Xbox? I
Yeah, you
played a
played
little
racing
bit.
games with us a few times.
Yeah.
Yeah, but unfortunately, you know, we had the regular Nintendo and we had the original Xbox. Oh, and then we had the Wii.
Yeah, we had the Wii for a while. Yeah.
But unfortunately, you know, the way Doc's taken to this game, he always wanted to take a game where you buy the game and you play the game for 500 hours. But the way most games are built, it's you buy the game, you play the game for 20 hours, and you have to buy a new game. Which with their consoles never lasted. Hey buddy, hey, can I make a... Oh, there's 2 of you. You guys are way too far out here. Hey buddy. Good dad.
Trying to make a friend.
Yep. Yeah, there's the friend.
Nope, he's turned away.
Oh, this guy decided. Okay, he's my friend. Okay, who wants the name? Tell me a name. First person to get it, tell me a name gets it.
Okay. Well, the war between how many viewers is being won by YouTube at the moment. 38 on YouTube, 25 on Twitch.
People are asking, or think I'm a little bit quieter than usual. Unfortunately, especially when I'm looking at chat, I'm looking away from my microphone, which is that way. My mic is over here. His chat's usually over here. But I move chat over here.
Okay, you're gonna need to work on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll figure that out.
I didn't want to have to turn so far away to look at chat, but the fact that my camera's on the right means that I should just do that.
Okay, you have base. Base building is done.
Wahoo.
You have foundations now.
Milestone foundation.
Okay, so let's check and see what the next I don't want a crafting bench. I want to go over here. Why did I turn away? Okay, logistics. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to work on is unlocking the splitters and mergers and lifts. Okay. And for that, I've got to find a copper mine. And I don't know that I can even search. Yes, I can search for copper ore.
Sean, I completely agree. He says the problem is that I don't have enough bunkers. I need more. I have, by the way, I have the 3 on my computer. I have the 1 up there and the 1 to my right for the stream PC, so I'm at 5. Then I have a little mini monitor down here, which I have this guy set up. I don't have anything on it. Typically, this is my hardware monitor, but it needs to be reinstalled. So, you know, I have 5.5 monitors. Oh, Bingus, I'm sorry. Bingus is now out here, and unfortunately, he's probably going to stay behind because he's never going to come back with me.
And there's copper mines right down there.
Nice.
Oh, but I've got to go make some mini miners because I can't. Hi.
Can you reconnect?
We have a unauthorized feline here. See? This is our other inherited cat. Just a regular Tigger. What did you say, Robert?
Reconnect with Alex, please.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Yep. Just a sec here. I'll run over to Vocalix, and I forgot about the resuming constantly. Sorry.
Alexander_Petrova said, OW my lord, we got a camera. This is amazing. Sorry I'm late. Forgot time playing Dune. This is awesome.
All right. Well, she thinks it's awesome to see the face of the editor voice.
The editor voice.
Yep. And guess what?
Glad to be here.
I do see a sloop up there. Up in the distance, but I'm going to have to make platforms in order to get there. All right, so let's go down here and set up some mines. Oh, wait a minute. I was going to go get mini miners. Gotta get a mini miner to set up a miner.
You may pet the cat.
Okay.
One time.
One time? Only
Emotional
once?
efficiency protocols remain in
You have 2
effect.
cats. You have to choose.
Well,
Oh, there's another Sam node.
yay.
But it's
But you don't need any more Sam, do you?
it's way up north there. I'm still going north.
Okay, I've got to set up an equipment bench here. Equipment workshop here.
The Bardic Doggo says good morning.
Good morning.
So Sean says he only has 1 monitor, but the 57-inch super ultra wide.
Oh, wow.
Currently taking 2 inputs from my work PC and 1 from my personal using picture by picture by picture mode.
Wow.
That's cool.
That is cool.
I have heard of people doing that, and I love the idea because screen bezels are no fun. Something over there, but I can't go to the radiation.
Okay, so I need to build a miner, and I've got enough to build one miner, okay, and a smelter. I don't have enough to build the smelter after I build the miner, because I need the wire, okay, and to build a constructor, I do have enough for that. So I just need enough wire, but, okay, yeah. Part of the problem is enough power at this point. I'm
really hoping you Can somebody look up a location where I can pick up pipes from a yeah, a wreck site with pipes in it?
Yeah.
Because that's what I need the most.
Okay. I'm going to take a stretch break. I'll be right back on screen in a second or two.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, Schitzel, we completed the game on the server. We did that on Tuesday, I believe. And so this is Doc and me playing our own. Oh, okay. I'll see it. So I don't care. The two of us playing together. I don't even know where I am on the map. We haven't unlocked it either. Doc, we haven't unlocked the map.
No, we haven't unlocked the map yet. You're going to have a ton of biofuel to drop off when you get here, aren't you?
I'm gonna drop off before I get there. Ah, there we go. There's all that. Never mind. I'm not going over there.
Okay, it's 10 minutes till the announcement.
Cool.
Okay.
I interrupt Ada all the time. I do not care to listen to the computer.
Don't
That's
care to
the-
listen to her babbling on, right?
Dude.
Okay.
No, Bardic Doggo, this is a brand new save as of this morning that we're doing just for me and Doc to play together.
Yeah. Yep, so this is Doc Duet versus Doc Solo,
Sure.
so to speak, yeah. I haven't started killing the fauna yet,
Yeah?
but I'm sure we'll want to research those and start getting points and so forth.
Mm-hmm. Trying to get away from this lake, but I think I'm going in circles because I have no map.
Yeah. Do you think you're going around in circles? What was the song you played when I went around in circles?
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Except I'm going around in circles in a deep jungle. You ran around in circles at a flat plate.
Yep. That's so true.
Chico says, hello everyone. I haven't disappeared. I've been busy with personal stuff. Discovered water in my house last week. Been moving and gutting it out since. But listen. That is very scary when you don't know the extent of damage to the house. Sorry to hear that. Hey, let's see. I finally got bullied enough I had to come on camera. Prove I'm not a robot.
So it doesn't recognize that you have portable mini miners if you have them in your hand when you want to build a miner.
Oh, okay.
Interesting. That's something I've not experienced before.
Gonna go all the way to endgame. I'm gonna turn my microphone up because and we've got multiple comments on that. So I just took
Okay.
myself just a little bit. Hopefully that's not too much. Because Doc and I have a wire to each other because we can't quite hear each other without it. So don't want to blast out Doc views. Oh look. Oops.
Oops, what? Did you oops something?
Yep.
What did you oops?
5 stacks of leaves into the trash.
Did you run out of bag space or something?
Yep.
So you had the audacity to trash leaves? I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Man. Then again, that's probably just like you.
Yep. So, Soulsbomber wants to know if we're going all the way to the end game.
It all depends on how long I can keep you interested.
True. One of the difficulties is just that typically on a live stream, I'm watching chat and doing various stuff for the channel. You know, editing, getting video clips set up, stuff like that. And if I have the time to continue joining Doc for this, we will.
Uh-huh. Robot committing crimes. Which starting location did you choose? Well, yeah, we did the green fields.
So what's going to happen as soon as I find enough stuff out here, which I'm not being very successful just randomly walking everywhere. I'm going to come back and we're going to unlock the depot, at least far enough to do the manual uploading. As soon as that happens, I'm running off to the northern forest. Actually, I'm at the northern. I'm here.
You're at the northern forest, yeah.
Yep. I'm going to come back up here and I'm going to build a base up here. So Doc and I will be completely separate, playing two completely separate games, just with shared progression. And my hope is that we find ways that I can continue to torture Doc from a map away.
He will. Believe me, he will. No matter what, he'll find ways to torture me. So,
JB asks, when will there be a new episode of Doc University? And congrats on the 100K.
thank you. Thank you on the 100K. This Thursday, we're not releasing a Doc University. We've got another thing to release.
Released a half hour ago.
Oh, that's right. Did we release both the short and the long video?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you've got a short and a long video that we just released at 9 o'clock an hour ago. So, okay. So that's pretty cool. I want to keep these things running, so I'm going to grab all that's in these.
So to finish the statement, next week probably, right?
Yep, next week. I think we've already recorded it, haven't we?
Nope.
Not quite yet. Okay.
This is such a spectacular view.
We released a Doc solo this morning. It's what we actually released today.
Yeah.
Constructor.
Adrestea says the most annoying about building a road in the northern forest is I have to clear the land before I build, and there are so many tiny grasses there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So true. All right. Don't have enough rod. God, it.
Is my volume better now, guys? Is it enough better?
I don't have enough iron rod and enough iron plate. I need a bunch of cable. So I'm going to go empty these, and I'm going to make a bunch of wire so I can make a bunch of cable.
Testing my voice volume. Yeah, I'm still definitely quieter. Is that because I'm not? Yeah, it's because I'm not facing the camera. Okay.
Facing the microphone.
Facing the microphone. Yeah, the microphone's just that way.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's a fall. So now the pet dog will follow you around all the time and just kind of appear at random times?
Unfortunately, not really.
Oh,
So,
they get
yeah.
lost?
Yep. They just continue about their day. They'll approach you if you get close. So, he's off somewhere.
Okay.
But
You need to be able to empty your bags.
Oh, I did. Quite successfully.
You're not contributing to the power grid.
I have wood. I have 200 wood.
Okay. So
And-
you're keeping the wood, you're just disposing of the brush?
Yeah.
Okay.
If I had a map, I could reorient myself and probably find a couple of wrecks easier. But for right now, I'm just running around.
Okay.
They should make them teleport like in Minecraft since format. Yeah, that would be useful.
Make the Rex teleport?
No, the doggos.
Oh.
I don't know quite where I am. If I can kind of get a general idea of where I am, I could I know where like 2 wrecks are at.
Yeah, if you could orient yourself, you'd probably know where a lot of them are.
Ooh, this is definitely Cliff.
Yep, that's definitely. If you're
There's
full
some
health,
wrecks
are
down.
you full health?
I am.
Okay.
There are some wrecks down there. There's also some along this cliffside. I just don't remember where. 1 minute says address there. If you'd like, Doc, we can just swap over and watch IGN for a bit.
All righty.
I'll jump back to your stream here and go ahead and just maximize that.
Okay. And I'll turn on the volume. Is that volume too?
Probably looks about right to me.
Okay. The ascent is over. Do you have to figure out where the handholds are in this thing?
That's what it looks like. Yeah, it looks like you can control all 4 of these. 9012 says, if you go slowly, make the dongles follow you wherever you go. Yeah. Can you turn the sound down just a little bit?
Okay. That would be
Video.
this sound, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, that's another day of Gamescom Studio in the books, but don't worry, we'll be back.
Join us tomorrow for the Gamescom Award Show, where we'll be celebrating the best games of the show, giving out some trophies to developers and giving out a whole lot of merch to the crowd. So if you're here at Gamescom, come join us in Hall 7.
Just keep an eye out for the giant Gamescom robot and the ripped Italian guy who's like suplexing Yoshis on the stage. You can't miss it. Speaking of things that can't be missed, on Saturday we'll be back with more new gameplay trailers and developer interviews.
Okay.
You can expect to see Dying Light, The Beast, Silent Hill F, High on Life 2, just to name a couple. And remember, if anything you see here on Gamescom Studio gets your attention, be sure to wishlist
Well, it
it
looks like
on the
they're
official
done.
Gamescom Steam event.
While we've got you, we wanted to shout out Playing for the Planet. It's an alliance of game studios, publishers, and industry organizations facilitated by the United Nations Environmental Program. The alliance supports its members, reducing their carbon footprint, and inspires players around the world to do their part for the planet.
Each year, the Alliance runs the Green Game Jam, where studios create games that let players engage with environmental topics. This year's jam focuses on nature and has already raised over $275,000 for some great causes and secured 1.3 million square meters of natural habitat for protection.
If you're here at Gamescom, you can show your support by taking part in Playing for the Planet's Epics Quest, which can also score you some awesome digital rewards, including Steam codes for Little Nightmares 1 and 2, Sonic Mania, as well as subscriptions to PC Game Pass, all courtesy of Playing for the Planet's participating members.
If you're watching from home, you can help by participating in the All In for Nature campaign.
How long
Find
do
out
we
more
wanna-
by heading to playingfortheplanet.org or scanning the on-screen QR code. And now from all of us to all of you, thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.
Okay. They're gone. They're done.
Well, let's... Interesting.
Okay. All right. I'm done making ingots. I need to make some wire so I can make some cable. Then I can hook up all of these hook all these up. Done or running late? Did we just miss it? I don't know. Keep your ears out. Kind of do some searching for us while we work here. Why don't you go back to split screen there, Robert? You could actually make me smaller and put me farther into the corner if you like, about equal to your size, if you wanted.
I'm looking through the chat window, and it looks like nobody's said. I mean, a couple people mentioning Satisfactory. Okay. Satisfactory coming to console November 4th. Okay, the video came out.
Okay.
Okay, well,
So a video came out. Okay.
kind of as expected. It's a console release date. So those of you who enjoy console, awesome for you guys.
Absolutely. So what's the Heresy for Pioneers about? Grab as many as you can. You go slowly. You make okay. I always loved. I went to an awful lot of conventions while I was at Boeing. They'd send me occasionally to an Oracle convention or to a you know, database development. They sent me to a Teradata convention, I think it was once. And yeah, it was great browsing and getting all the trinkets and the t-shirts and things like that, as well as getting information on various things. So those, you know, I'm planning on attending in October the what do they call it? It's a YouTube convention down in Dallas. VidCon, yeah. So VidCon, I guess it is. All right, let's make up some cable. And then we can go make some rod. I'm gonna keep at least 500 wire so that I can just put the wire in for the next update, the next tier.
Okay.
And head on out of here so I can get some
George
power
says, "Hi Doc, you inspired me to play Satisfactory. Now I'm 70 hours deep in setting up nuclear."
Nuclear in 70 hours? That's pretty good.
Yeah,
Pretty aggressive. That's great.
well done.
I tend to play a lot more casually. In fact, you'll see Robert. Robert's building along the way is quite a bit more aggressive than mine, in the respect that he just builds a lot faster. So
When I finally get to building.
yeah, right now you're still collecting everything except leaves, right?
Yes, everything except leaves. There's a Mercer sphere up there I just cannot get to. Have you unlocked
Yes. Platforms, yes. Foundations, yes.
Do I have the materials for it?
Probably not.
I have 124. I can probably get to it.
Okay. All right. Okay.
And there's the rest of the computers I need, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Well, that's cool.
I just need more pipes. Quick wire. Stators are nice. This. I don't know. Okay.
Okay. Like I predicted last night, my tummy is grumbling.
Yeah?
See, when I'm
predicted this?
yeah, because when I'm working really hard, I'm rarely hungry.
Oh,
And
okay.
so most of the day yesterday was just working. And I finally ate a modest dinner, but I just wasn't hungry. And I
Yeah.
said, well, that means I'm probably going to be pretty hungry by morning,
Gotcha.
which ended up being true. All righty. I'm going to put a bit of leaves in there and put a bit of wood in there. And all right, time to get some power over to these guys. I keep on forgetting my hotkeys. Missing iron rod. Man.
Well, Doc,
Yes, sir.
there is a link there in the Twitch chat from Zamro
Yeah.
to the trailer
Cool.
for the release date.
I assume you want me to click on it.
Sure. No reason not to.
See that headset?
Yep.
There's the announcement, folks. Pretty cool. All right. Very cool. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for sharing. Okay. I don't have enough rod. God, I was gonna check. I don't have any. Okay. I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna make some rods. I am just going so slow. This is sickeningly terrible.
Yeah, Bardic Doggo is excited. Cool. Oh, Ochinawa says, good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you.
And the PlayStation Store has not been updated yet with release date or pricing. I'm sure they have a lot going on with Gamescom.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, we are both on the same map. I am out exploring, getting stuff. We are going to, however, be playing separately. I'm going to be playing up the Northern Forest and Doc will be out in the grassy fields.
But the emphasis at this point is to be able to exchange product back and forth so I can manage the hub and get upgrades done. And so the whole emphasis now, right, at this point is to get the Dimensional Depot, at least the handheld part, unlocked, where we can dump stuff from our inventory in and exchange product when we need it. And so that Robert can send it my way and just put it into a container for later use if he needs to get rid of stuff out of his inventory. So
yeah,
either way, whatever purpose needs to be done. Did I put a don't believe I did. So I'm going to put another crafting bench down here so that oh good Kubi. Can't put a crafting bench down here because I don't have what I need to.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll just grab the rest of what I can grab here.
9012 says, will you be fighting over the spheres, shards, and sloops?
Nope.
Undoubtedly, yes.
Nope. I'm not gonna fight him.
Oh, I just get him.
Not that either. We'll collaboratively figure out what needs to be done, and then we'll take care of it.
Sure. Sure.
Robert,
what?
Have you not ever grown up?
No. Look, it's taken me this many years to convince you to play video games.
Yeah.
What would be the point of me growing up now?
I guess you have a point there.
Lexi says, you should make a belt container from Robert to you, Doc.
A belt container?
I'm guessing a conveyor? The real fighting's gonna be over concrete, yes. 100%.
Yeah, no kidding. Okay, I'm doing way more manual building than I should have to do.
Mm-hmm. What will be fun? And this would be my plug for Discord.
Mm-hmm.
And Doc has not agreed to this. I like the idea of every hour or two introducing a different challenge that each one of us has to obey. For example, you may only walk on foundations. You may not get up any foundation for any reason. Or you may not use foundations for any reason. Things like that. And each one of us gets assigned a different challenge. So if you guys have any great ideas for challenges, of course you can put them here in chat, but if you go into our Discord, and you put them there, that'll be a little more permanent spot. And I think it would be fun for Doc and I to have to play according to those rules and see how much that affects our building.
You still looking for Rex?
Yeah, and I'm just not fighting him because I'm being too lazy to look them up and walk directly to him.
Oh.
Which is being a
that-
really bad plan.
Yeah, that is a really bad plan. You got some quartz off in the distance too that we can unlock.
Distance.
A node right there. That's a quartz node just to the left of your cursor.
That?
That.
Sure.
And you were going back to that slug, weren't you?
I don't know if I even have. I have 19 there, so I guess it'll stack.
Yep, it'll stack some more. Oh,
It's
okay.
like Cutthroat Kitchen, but Gamer Edition. Yeah, something like that. Oh, Junawa says it's interesting to see two views, the grasslands next to the desert. Yeah. Very different environments.
Yep, very, very different. All right, hopefully these bunch of rods will get me wired up and we can start automating.
I give up. I'm bringing up the map.
I'm giving up. Okay. Well, hey, that's fine that you're giving up. I mean, Fix It is all about efficiency, right?
Yeah.
Yuck. Did you say yuck? Because you haven't automated anything yet, have you?
I haven't built anything yet.
Yeah. You're just exploring at this point.
I'm next to 3 coal nodes, which means I should be really close to a wreck. But it's probably off top of the dunes somewhere. .9012 says, I love how they warn you that power is rough early game in the desert. And then once you get obstacle clearing, each tree in the swamp gives you like 100 wood. Yeah, if you're willing to go down to the swamp to do it, that definitely helps. I didn't imagine I would just be running for the first 2 hours.
You didn't?
No, I thought I could do this in about an hour.
At least the first hour and a half, huh?
Yeah. I just need steel pipes, man. I just remembered that my plan last night was that I was going to run west instead of north. And I was going to get the Blade Runners. Silly me. Should have done that.
Yeah, probably should have.
Whale. Yeah, my guess is, as usual, development just a little bit longer than what they're expecting, so they aren't going to be announcing any new expansions or anything for a little bit.
Yeah. Well, they probably had their programmers all devoted to, working on, the console development. So.
Yeah, I guess I can only imagine how hard it is to redesign the console, but like, the artists aren't being used for the console edition at all. The designers aren't being used for the console edition at all, right?
Yeah, possibly. So you're in the Dune Desert now, huh?
Yep.
Boy, you've been all over the map.
Yep.
And Caterium again.
Little bit of everything.
Fuse blown.
Not mine.
I just got my electricity started, and now it's already
No,
stopped.
This is another one of those that needs a bunch of power.
I really struggle in the early game.
Yeah.
Just have some leaves. Really don't have anything to put in there is the problem.
Holy cow! I have over a stack of barrel nuts now.
Over a stack? Wow.
Okay, well that didn't have what I wanted, so the next one I have to go west, northwest. Go. And Lambda's here, says hello.
Hello. Very good.
Good to have you here, Lambda.
All right, run back, get some iron ingots.
I know there's stuff in caves down here, but I don't care. Wait, if you die now, will you not be sent back to dock? I will. Yes.
Yeah, so he doesn't want to do that.
Not yet.
Okay. What?
Your power grid.
Yes, exactly. But I'm gonna turn that off.
Okay. Mantrid says the console port is being handled by a separate company called Fish Labs that's working with Coffee State. That makes sense.
Okay.
A lot of times a console port will be done by an outside company. Hopefully they do a good job. I trust they will.
Okay.
Aha! Steel pipe, 120. Is that enough? I really hope so.
All right, I'm gonna see if I can put down a crafting bench over here. And nope, I still can't. Iron plate.
Nice. Oh. That's fine.
I just sometimes just feel so dumb playing this game, you know?
What is that supposed to mean, Ada?
What is this? What is what's supposed to mean?
Fixit always did believe in a random cosmic ray flipping the right bit at the right time. And she said that right after I gathered a hard drive. It's like, thanks? I
think.
guess?
I think. Maybe?
And Lambda just became a member on YouTube.
All righty. Thank you.
That's awesome.
That is good. That is very good. Okay, I can now make a crafting bench.
Excellent. Let's do that. And that one. Space. Heat one.
So I need to make a biomass burner, and I can make a biomass burner now. And I'm using wire to do it, unfortunately.
No, let me up. There we go.
Alrighty, I just saw the video of Mega Meaty Bacon Man. I wonder how that's doing. Favorite foreign dinner? Foreign dinner? I don't think I've ever had a foreign dinner, because you go to a Mexican place and it's very Americanized Mexican food. So I can say that Mexican food is by far my favorite of all the foods, but I've only had very Americanized flavors of that.
Arash says the Mega Bacon Man's build is ultimately amazing.
Yes,
Yes, it's a lot of fun.
it really is.
I'd have to agree. I enjoy Mexican food quite a bit as well. Now, I've had the real stuff. The real stuff is not as well. I'd get in trouble saying that. For the most part, the authentic, genuine Mexican meal is much more boring than the restaurant version. But when you have a really good cook who makes a really good meal, it is really, really good. So
Interesting. Okay.
but that's just like your typical American meal is boring, right?
Okay.
Pioneer, hydration level suboptimal. Ingest water.
Okay. Ingest fluids. Okay. Are we ready to come try? Oh, I still have to unlock the mound first, huh?
Yes, please. Leafy says, "Wow, the genetics are strong in this one. I'm looking at a past and future mirror right now.
Passive future mirror.
Past and future.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where am I? Have you unlocked the map yet, Doc? Come on.
No, I've not unlocked the map yet.
Let's see. There it is. The everyday meals are not deluxe. Nah. Like, okay, when I lived down in the San Diego area, Southern California, most meals you had beans and you had rice, and the beans were kind of runny, pretty bland. The rice, it usually had some sort of tomato in it, but it was, fairly bland. It was just a staple. You had some handmade tortillas that were thrown and warmed by hand, and they were pretty good.
Unknown
And then
crystalline
you had some
mineral
sort of meat with
collected.
it. And
This
the meat
mineral
was
is composed
usually
of the
good,
same
but
chemical
again,
elements
kind
as
of a little bit
quartz and
boring.
may yield similar
It
industrial
wasn't.
functions.
It was
Store
never a
this
bad meal,
potential
but it was just
resource for later
part of
use.
decent workers' fare, And I enjoyed it quite a bit. So Lambda says, days ago I opened a new game with the release of the game because I wanted to start back fresh. My old world was very messy, but I started fixing along with your tips.
Cool.
But I have a question regarding smelting.
Okay.
I'm trying to build something that's modular. My idea was to build a hub where ores get smelted and then sent to a mega factory to work with. What's your way to go?
That's basically the way I do it. Is I just I smelt it before I send it, and send it on down the pike and make it into product at the mega factory. Basic reason is because like for example, let's take iron ore. I'm building a conveyor pole. I didn't want to build a conveyor pole. I wanted to build a wire going to. Oh dear, no wonder. So yeah, I always just build it. Get the ingots sent to the factory, and then the factory builds the product. So yeah, that's the way I handle that. Usually transporting ingots is a little bit more efficient than trying to transport the ore. In iron, that's not necessarily the case, but
Hey Doc, I'm coming home.
you're coming home. Your bags are just too full. You're getting to the point of not being able to function. Yes?
Yeah. Arash says, Doc, I try to make my factory look good, but when I do that, the conveyors need to go over others to go into manufacturers. It looks bad. Do you have a solution for that?
The conveyors need to go over others. Build a logistics floor, and on the logistics floor, take your product to and from places. So try to either build a logistics floor above where you're at and send it up with a lift, and then send it across, so it's just kind of hidden. Or have a basement where you send it down and then send it wherever you need to. It's a difficult thing to do regardless. So
Zamru says Caterium is the big one in my mind since the recipe is 3-to-1. From ordering it, sending a stack of Caterium ingots is equivalent to sending a lot more ore.
yes,
Concrete, same thing, is also 3-to-1. Limestone to concrete.
yep. Now I headed off the wrong direction for some reason.
Are you trying to go to?
I'm trying to go where I made my copper mines. So I need to go.
I'm on your copper right now.
And okay, you're at my copper mines right now.
Yep.
Okay, so let me. Oh, there's some Caterium, a Caterium node as well.
I don't have enough wire.
Okay, I've got some wire right to you. All right, are you still there? Okay. Thank you for signposting.
Oh, not enough space in inventory. Gosh darn it.
All right, I've got plenty of space in my inventory, oddly enough. Not my usual condition, but I've got plenty of space to relieve you.
Come on. What is going on? Alvar says, "Hey Doc and Son, glad to catch the stream. I'm
Yeah.
home sick from work today, so glad to have some comfort stream to put on. Excited to see where y'all go with this playthrough."
Yeah. It will definitely be interesting where we do go through, what we do with this.
It'll be different.
It will be different, that's for sure. Okay.
And Jacob says, "Hi."
Organization. There we go. Storage container. Who was it that said hi?
That was Jacob. Lambda says, "It's good to know. What about a hub for storing things? I was thinking to have, so to speak, tiers where I construct products at level 1, there's assembles at level 2, and so on. But I don't feel like that's going to come out too pretty."
That is, it's nice in principle, but you're right, it doesn't really end up working well that way. I mean, what? What is wrong with the distance there that it will not?
Iron plates.
Oh, pfft. Okay.
Here, I'm right behind you. I have some iron plates.
You're right. There we are.
Iron plates right there.
That'll be enough to make the conveyor and start getting. I need to change my hotkeys. Okay.
And Jacksterity says, "Hey, how's it going, Doc? Just found your channel. Love the way you do things."
Oh, appreciate that. Okay, it looks like you dropped some things off in the hub on your way by.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to go finish up logistics and then get going on the MAM stuff, if that's okay.
That is fine. I was just getting this hooked up so that I could take 21 more wire. So make sure you have 21 wire before you go.
Do.
Okie dokie. And otherwise, this is starting to fill up with wire. Okay.
Milestone reached. Conveyor belts
Good.
can now merge, split, and lift to save space and enhance the productivity of your factory. Fixit encourages you to consider investing in
And
verticality
there
when it comes to
goes
factory logistics.
Freighter.
If you feel stressed by this complexity,
know where the freighter
imagine
goes
yourself
on
on
the
the
space
shore of a
elevator isn't
vast
there.
and calm ocean. Breathe in, visualize all the people relying on you. The sea is made of
Dexterity
billions
says,
of
I got
faces,
overwhelmed
each
when I
staring
played
at you with
before when it
hope
was in
and
early
tears in their
access.
eyes.
Love watching the way
Breathe
people
out.
think of it.
Feel
So putting
refreshed
things
and
in stores
focused on
so
your duties.
Super helpful. The stores sound super helpful.
Fantastic. All right. I can now put a splitter on this. Now put a splitter there. Put another splitter.
Okay. So you're gonna have plenty of wire by the time this gets back in 2.5 minutes, right?
Oh, sure. I should. Considering I've got quite a bit of wire in my bags as well.
Look, look. That's field research, so we should be good. So Thak has a technical question. He says he's not sure if we're gonna be able to do it or show it off in this playthrough yet, because we started advancing them. But he says, I've watched your videos and shorts on using splitters for overflow protection, and I'm not following how you're linking the conveyors. Do you think you'll get to be using those today, or it's still a long ways off for this playthrough?
Okay, so using splitters for overflow protection. Okay, probably not get to it in this playthrough because the splitters we're using is smart splitters, and they get unlocked, I believe, in the MAM at some point. But if you just have a regular splitter, it's going to take everything that goes in it and split it by half if you have two of the others, or by thirds if you have the three others. So that doesn't really give you good overflow protection. The smart splitter, you can specifically set one port to just give overflow when the others are full. So it's a smart splitter you're looking for, and that's why it might be confusing if you don't have that unlocked and have seen those before.
You know, Doc, we haven't decided what we're doing Doc University on tomorrow.
Yeah, we have.
If you didn't have something in mind, that's something we could tackle, because I think that's about where we're at for Doc University.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Well, okay, we need screws. Are you?
I have all the screws. I have everything we need for the next upgrade.
Oh, really? So
Yep.
as soon as the freighter's back, we're ready.
We are ready.
Okay.
Shoot. I don't want to drop off all my stuff. I want to take it all with me.
Oh,
Is
you
that
don't want to
bad?
drop off any of your stuff?
I don't want to give it all to you.
Well,
I
you
don't know
got
what
this.
you're going to do with it.
Really? Okay, so you're going to keep all your slugs. You're going to keep everything.
Here, you can have my blue slugs.
So what value is keeping your slugs?
So I could use them.
What are you going to use them for until we have the
When we get there.
unlock?
When we get there, yeah. I'll have
But you don't have. You can put them in the storage box.
them.
Good grief.
No, that's okay.
You know, we've developed trust over the years, haven't we?
Yep.
Okay, plug your stuff into the hub. Let's send the freighter back.
Okay.
Then we can put out a MAM and see. Go for it.
I just,
Oops, you just what?
I guess I didn't have enough. Do you have any wire on you? If
Wire?
not,
Yes, I've got wire on me.
Okay. Good.
Okay, it's going then. All right. New buildings.
Milestone
Let's see what
reached.
new buildings we
Supply
have.
the molecular analysis machine, referred to
Molecular
as the
analysis
MAM, with
machine.
local resources to research
let's,
and develop new technologies.
Let's put a MAM
Potential
out here next to the
technologies
equipment
include
bench.
exploration tools, weapons, and
workshop
factory
there.
buildings. These
And
are
yes,
essential
those are
for maximizing
pipes.
your Pioneer efficiency and alignment with Fixit's core pillars.
Okay, I
Construct,
need more
automate,
reinforced iron
explore,
plate. Do
and
you happen to have
exploit.
reinforced iron plate?
To advance Fixit's mission,
yes, I
all
do.
notable phenomena,
then
resources,
if you can build it-
technology, or
well,
other
you've already put
influence
all your
should be
cable
investigated
in there,
regardless
so
of
just-
any
I need
perceived
5
danger, as stated in the Pioneer
reinforced iron
contract.
plate is all.
I guess I can spare a few.
Okay. Alrighty, MAM is coming up as we speak.
Corn Man is back at it.
Okay.
Why shouldn't you tell secrets in a cornfield?
Because they would be considered too corny.
Too many ears.
Too many ears. Okay. And alien technology
Strange alien
researched.
matter analysis completed. Dormant crystalline SAM can now be found with the
Reanimated
resource
SAM
scanner.
completed.
In its dormant state, it is safe to handle without. If you are confident you already understand the new tech.
Okay.
Set up.
Yep. Shut up. Okay, do you have pipe and reanimated SAM?
I need to make some reanimated SAM now. We've just unlocked it.
Okay.
How many do I need?
10.
Oh, nice.
That gives you the SAM fluctuators. Along with 100 pipe.
Oh, I need 200 wire. Do you have 200 wire for me?
Yes, I do.
Look at this teamwork.
Yeah, all except for... Okay.
SAM fluctuator recipe unlocked. The fluctuator can mimic unique
I need 11 more
communication through patterns
fluctuators.
of electric frequencies to instruct reanimated SAM to perform specific tasks or give specific restrictions, such as matter to energy conversion. It can also function as matter memory, reading the
11.
exact composition and state of a collection of matter in one location, breaking it down, and near instantly reconstructing it in another location, which has incredible
Yeah.
potential for smart storage.
Your transit solid
I don't have enough
to
of
tapestry. Matter.
Okay, don't have enough pipe either. Okay.
We are so close.
Yep, we are so close. Then we can operate independently and still unlock things and send things back and forth.
Okay, which means I'm going to go run to a couple of locations around here.
Okay, dokie. Okay, I'm gonna set the next tier. Do we want? Okay,
Those don't matter to me anymore, so we can just go in order.
okie dokie. I'm gonna go set up and get the. Since I need to go get some more biofuel, and then I'm gonna select part assembly, and then I've got to go start making screws. Okay.
Okay, sounds good to me.
So collecting biofuel, I'm gonna go to my favorite location up here.
Okay, so Arash asked, this is another technical question.
Another one.
On one-way trains, how do I build one? When I try to build a one-way train, it keeps giving errors of the next stop is unreachable.
Then you probably haven't put a. Probably haven't put a locomotive on both ends facing opposite directions. Or the other issue could be the not having your stations faced the correct direction, because they have to face away from the center of the track. So both stations face outward, and then your trains have to have a locomotive at each end that knows how to get to the next station. Okay, then you can set them, and they'll go back and forth. Okay. Now, I believe I have a short that dealt with two-way tracks.
Yep.
So I can't remember exactly what we called it.
I think it was just called two-way trains.
Two-way trains? Okay. And that'll describe what I just described. Maybe even a little bit better.
Zamir, yes, we do want the manual uploader. That's the point we want to hit before we part ways. Once we hit manual uploader, then I'm going.
Yep. Then I'm gone, he says.
Yep, I'm heading out of here.
Then it becomes a contest somehow. I think there's a contest. Or he's going to at least perceive that there's a contest.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know either. I'm just babbling. collecting enough biofuel here. I love all the biofuel underneath these trees. It's just great. That's why the grassy fields is so easy to start in, because there's plenty of biofuel. There's plenty of mines. You've got them fairly close by. And so you don't have to worry about power needs generally. You can pretty much find all the resources you need to do all your unlocks and so forth. So
Yeah. Well, shoot. I gotta come back.
already. Just go ahead and put more containers in the hub if you need to empty more than the one container.
Unlike usual, I don't really want to upload my bags completely.
Yeah, I understand. Because you're going to go off and you're going to start building, so I need to go feed my biofuel. Okie doke. There's the wood. There's the leaves. And it still doesn't look like I have all that much. Okay, so I need to then, what have I got as far as, well, rods and plates should already be made where I'm going, so.
Cordman says a hardcore satisfactory save could be interesting.
A hardcore.
Meaning if you
die, you're done.
Yep.
But see, you know, if you play peaceful, that doesn't mean much.
Yeah, then you just have to not fall.
Yeah, exactly. So.
Yeah.
So is that bauxite sitting up there? Sure looks like it.
Lambda said a little bit ago, and I didn't quite read it. He says, also, thank you much for your channel. It's amazing. Helped me a lot since the first time I started playing. The game has become less of a headache.
Yeah, and more enjoyable. Exactly. Okay, this one's making iron plate. Has 68 iron plate in it. Fantastic. And it's out of iron ingot because I turned off the miners because of power consumption, but I should be able to turn them back on. One at a time. I'll connect that one up first.
Okay. So Lambda, we are in the grassy fields, and I'm at the southern tip of the grassy fields.
Okay.
Yes, this is the recommended starting zone.
Yes, this is the first far left one that usually gets you started. I'm missing wire. Okay, I've got to go back and get wire. And you're going and retrieving more SAM ore so you can do more.
Yeah, and more Rex. We need a little more steel.
Okay. Or steel pipe anyway, right?
Yep.
Okay. All righty.
And I'm using a map this time.
Well, that I'm sure will speed things up.
Yeah. Jack Stardy says, so question. For doing stores or blueprints, how large can the blueprints be? For setting up things like stores and things to make modularized sets of things.
How big are the blueprints? They start out at 4x4, don't they? And then they go 5x5 and 6x6 for Mark 1 and 2 and then 3 respectively. So at first they're rather small. And because they're rather small, that means that you can't do a whole bunch. I ran all the way over, oh, for wire. So because of that, it'll take you a little bit to get really going.
Yep. I think the other restriction, of course, is your conveyor belt speed. Making a store that fills up a full conveyor is kind of one of the general principles, but when your conveyor can only hold 480 eggs per minute, it's not much of a store.
That's true. The stores are really, really effective once you get up to Mark 6 conveyors. But I've made them smaller.
Yeah, the example store we made in Doc University was small.
Yeah, it's smaller. So when you first unlock the blue printer, of course, it'll only be 4x4. And you could do a lot on 4x4. You really can. It just is a lot more effective when you could do it on a 6x6. You could just build bigger, better, more productive stores.
Don't get stuck. Don't get stuck. Jack says, okay, so early on, unlock blueprints and do simple stores and stuff. I'll have to watch all the Doc University videos.
There you go. Have I got totally twisted around?
Probably.
I think I have.
Luckily,
totally.
you do have the compass up top should tell you where home base is.
Well, yeah, where home base is, but trying to see where.
Oh, we've unlocked the map now, so we can always tag stuff in the map.
Okay, very good. And I got 2 more mines over here. So,
I already got that. Gosh darn it.
gosh, I got a ton more mines over here. Okay, so I'm clear over there. Are you at my copper?
No,
Okay, there's home.
your copper was southwest.
Yeah,
You're really close to copper, actually.
southwest.
Well, just ping it. Ping copper. It'll show up for you. There.
All right. All right, let's see. Let's see. We have 87 people watching us right now. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that is. Happy to have you guys here.
Yep. Now, our community extends beyond just watching us live. Of course, we have the YouTube channel. We have a Twitch channel, which you can watch either one. Becoming a member on YouTube or a subscriber on Twitch gives you access to playing on our member servers, which Robert alluded to earlier today. It also, our Discord is a lively community where we post pictures of our saves. We get help for doing various things. We got a very helpful community that is willing to help if you'll post the picture and questions. Even Mega Meaty Bacon Man will help you if you've seen what he's been doing.
And I'll drop the link here for you guys who are in YouTube and Discord. And
Okay.
oh, brother.
Oh, brother.
Corn Man. What do you call a magician that loses his magic? Ian.
What?
Magician?
Ian?
Magician. Magic Ian. Take away magic.
Oh.
Boo.
Oh, yes.
Man, they are not very many good good wrecks down this far south.
Oh dear. So where you're that far south, meaning?
Near you.
Yeah, I haven't seen a single wreck. I've been wandering all over the place, so yeah, I would agree there isn't much.
There's a couple up top here. And T-Man is here.
T-Man.
Yeah. He says, hey, what's up, Doc? Bringing along Morning Joe and a little raid.
Good. All right. Appreciate the raid, especially. Okay, let's put a container down here so we can start collecting the goodies and make sure that we don't miss any by not allowing them to overflow. Okay, now that we've got these powered up, we want to smelt iron. Then we want to make rods, and then we want to make screws. Okay.
Alf says not to just drop another one's channel, but have you seen any videos from Let's Game It Out?
Yeah, we have. Occasionally, when I want to have a little humor in my life, I go look him up and watch his latest, and it's always a hoot. Yeah, he and Mega Meaty Bacon Man, I think, are running a contest, although Mega Meaty Bacon Man's quite a bit more colorful. But both are very creative. Both are very creative, as you saw with our short today.
You're gonna need to
I'm gonna need to
well, the cat redemption failed because
because of the resume thing. Darn it.
Yeah.
Okay, can you do the cat redemption again?
I cannot.
Oh darn.
I should be double checking that. I apologize. We just upgraded it and it's got a few bugs we're still working through. So.
Yep. And I haven't seen Megalith here today yet, so
no.
Okay.
I think he's just reveling in the fact that he got it to work. It takes a few days.
Yeah.
He put in a lot of effort to work on this.
Yep, he did. Okay, I'm going to check.
Nope, nope, no.
Oh, nope, nope. Ow. I'm going to get the rest of this out of my bags. Actually, let's see if I can throw it in the smelter. So the question is, why is this not working? Because it's probably not turned back on yet.
Donald Grimm says, Doc's ability to have colorful, polite metaphors is always intriguing.
It's always intriguing. I work really hard at that, you know.
Where exactly are these? I'm pretty sure the wreck is up there. Yep, I'm correct. The wreck is up there.
It's too high for you?
No, I just need to be better at the game.
Oh, better at jumping?
Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna just get rid of the last of my iron ore here, and
Why did the old man fall in the well?
I don't know. Why did the old man fall in the well?
Because he couldn't see that well.
That would be a good reason for falling in, I suppose.
That's just that's a groaner. That's a
Yeah,
groaner.
that is a groaner.
What you get? 4. unfortunately, I'm running low on supplies,
Okay.
so I can only build 3 at a time. Well, I can build a few more, but don't
No, don't you dare. Stupid game. You're blaming that on the game.
you definitely.
Definitely the game's fault, huh?
Hey, Mega Meaty Bacon Man, good to see you.
Oh, and you're having to delete behind you?
Yes,
Wow, that's pretty insane.
which, only heightens the excitement.
Exactly. That would be true. It does heighten the excitement.
Great. No. Let me out of here.
Before they fumigate the place.
Cordman says, Groaners is what I have in stock today.
Okay.
And every.
Well, keep the stock coming. Okay, so I need 200 cable, 200 rods. So I've got the 200 rods there.
We have a good morning from Geomess.
And
And Bacon, what do you think of your short this morning?
oh my gosh, it's Robert. In the flesh, there's Robert.
If you believe it, I am human. And Mark
Okay.
Griffin is back. He says, still watching. How much is membership for Doc and Bob?
Well, membership on YouTube or subscriber on Twitch. Whichever your favorite platform is, you become a member on YouTube or a subscriber on Twitch, and you're there.
I believe it is set at $2.99 a month. Oh, that's a price that is not going to be staying static for too much longer.
It's $2.99 on YouTube, but it's $4.99 on Twitch.
That is correct.
And all of that goes to support Robert and the servers. I don't currently take a paycheck from the channel. It just pays for expenses at this point, but Robert does need to eat, and that does make sure that he is able to continue working full time and putting out videos. So,
And Dr. Wiggly just subscribed with Prime.
fantastic! Thank you. And yes, when you subscribe with Prime, it is free because you get one Prime subscription. One Prime subscription if you haven't given it away for free, and then other what am I trying to say, Robert?
The rest are paid.
The rest are paid, yes.
So thank you very much, Dr. Wiggly. And Gulliver says this does not prove that I'm human. It just proves that I'm a robot from Japan. He's seen them in action. AI downloaded from a programmed robot. If I was a robot from Japan, I'd be much better looking.
Oh, you've got... Oof. Do you have any leaves in... No leaves in there.
No, it's all like I could dump some copper ingots. But
Yes, you can
it's
dump copper.
2 rotors, but
And it's only 2 rotors? Okay. If there's anything over the edge, don't fall too far.
yeah. What? Ooh, there's another wreck that's on one of these other cliffs here.
One of the other cliffs?
Yeah.
Wow. Maybe you want to get rid of the fog.
Ta-da! Fog gone. Let's see. It should be east, a little bit south.
Okay. I'm just going to drop off goods.
Because the one I'm looking for is the one that you died to way back in the day.
Really? Oh, that one, huh?
Yeah. Definitely not the one that I just did. It's weird. Why can't I see
Okay.
it?
Well, I am almost done with part assembly. I'm going to handcraft a few screws here, then I'm going to run and get screws from the my automated place, and then unlock part assembly. So are you? Oh, there it is.
Way down there.
Okay, make sure you're at full health and jump on down.
Only way to prove you're real is ghost pepper jerky.
Oh no! No!
Is there any left?
I'm sure there is. Garrett, I'm sure hasn't eaten it all.
Oh, I've had a good amount because I was kind of running out.
Okay.
You want to grab me some? See if there's some left.
All right. I'll be off screen in just a moment.
If so, I do have a box of Kleenex here because my nose will run.
Well, the problem is, are you going to be able to stay on stream?
I've already had a bit of a runny nose today, which is not going to be great for it.
I do not see any more jerky in here. Other than the stuff that's mild for me.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I quite enjoyed it over the last couple of days. Mega Meaty Bacon Man says, I like that I have a theme song now. Can you send me that? Yes, definitely.
All right. I've got a bit of it there. I'm going to go over and get the rest from my manufacturers over there.
You know, just a simple jetpack would make this whole thing work perfectly.
Oh yeah, a simple jetpack would make it work a lot easier. How far do we have to get? We have to finish phase 1 of the space elevator to do that, though, don't we? We have to get to tier 3 and 4.
Yeah, I go really far. Will you go out that direction, please? There we go.
Okay, I have enough. Fantastic.
Big Ham says, found your channel this morning. You are killing it, Doc.
Thank you. So, we are on 3 different platforms right now. We're on Twitch, where our live streams reside. We are on YouTube, where our live streams and our videos and our shorts reside. We are also on TikTok, where our shorts are being posted. TikTok is not as friendly, we're finding out, as other platforms. In other words, they don't like the fact that it's the content's already been posted on another platform. So they're staying there and they're still being shown, and we've gotten over 1.3 million views in 3 months on TikTok. So, that tells us that TikTok likes our videos. They just don't want to pay us for it, because we have them cross-posted between YouTube and TikTok. So, oh well, they're lost, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, got a little bit of wood bounced onto there.
Okay. Sorry, Big Ham. I don't think either one of us are going to be doing a backflip anytime soon.
No, I've got 2 artificial knees, 2 artificial hips, and an artificial shoulder.
See, I'm not the robot. I'm not the AI. Doc is like 50% robot these days. Like,
yeah, really. Yep, that is so true. I mean, yeah, my shoulder, I'm getting to the point where I can lift my arm most of the way up, but it's still pulling up my shoulder instead of just going straight out like a normal arm would. So it's a little bit odd, but it's getting there. Okay.
So the weird thing about this wreck is there was nothing on the ground.
Really?
There were things to dismantle, but there's no debris.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Because I've run across 1 or 2 of those.
Yeah.
But they're rare. Thankfully, they're rare. So, okay. What other raw materials? I've got the raw quartz, which I'll need later. Okay, so we already we'll choose. Do you want me to choose obstacle clearing or resource sink program?
Do either of those do obstacle clearing? It comes with inventory slots.
Ah, yes, obstacle clearing. It is then. Okay, need to collect 500 more screws, and I need to collect more cable. I'm gonna go to the copper mines, and we will expand our copper to start making cable. And now that we've got splitters, I should be able to expand the number of
Marcelo says, "Isn't the debris floating in midair?" Happened to me once. I don't see any debris floating midair above this.
huh.
So, So
Alright.
Bacon said, "I did some testing on the realm with trains yesterday. Have a look once you get a moment. I might make a follow-up video song on trains in the future.
Okay.
That would be awesome. We'd love to see more."
Okay. Yeah. Mega Meaty Bacon Man is one to test the limits of what the software will do. So he does some very, very creative stuff, things that you would not come across if you were just playing the game.
Definitely.
He's kind of like my users that I loved to hate when I was deploying software, because they would come to me and say, "But you know, can you make this? Can you expand this functionality?" And I go, "What functionality? You're doing what with my software? You're extracting what
Unknown
data?"
metal collected. This
Come
metallic
on,
element
really?
is showing properties similar to those in
Because
Group
I built
11 on the
databases
periodic table,
constantly,
such
so.
as high conductivity
Doc,
and
you know
malleability. Research.
that video of the person playing with the child's toy where you put shapes inside of a box, and so you have the pyramid that has to go in the pyramid shaped thing, and the sphere that goes in the sphere shaped thing. You ever the popular video about that?
No, I don't.
Okay. Well, it turns out in the most popular version of that toy that everything fits inside of the square hole. And so you take all the shapes, and all the shapes will just go in the square hole. And typically the best version has somebody reacting and quite excited that, "Oh, look, they're learning," and then they put it in the square hole. And "Oh, they're learning" with the second thing, but they go to the square hole. That's Doc whenever he's watching his users use his programs for the first time.
Uh-huh. Well, part of the problem is that it ends up usually leading to multiple new features. Okay, so this will process 30 ore per minute. This will create 30 ore per minute. And this will process, and it will create 30 per minute here, and this will construct 15, so I can put 2 of these per.
So Lexi asks, "So Robert, how did you get your dad to get you some screen time?"
By popular demand, and literally demand. It was. Isn't that basically what it is, Robert?
Yeah, it really came down to a lot of you guys, not so much me. And to be perfectly honest, I don't really want to be on camera. Like, it's not that I don't like. Well, I don't like cameras, right? Obviously, but I don't mind it terribly. It's more the fact that when I'm on camera, I can't do whatever I want to do.
Yeah.
Half the time when Doc's streaming, I'm just, acting all bored and tired and doing whatever my own thing and not really paying attention. Sometimes I'll, just lay back and relax in my chair and whatever, stuff like that. Stuff you can do when the camera's not on.
Yeah, exactly. All right, my fuse was blown again.
I heard. I
Probably,
don't comb
yeah.
my hair and I don't wear a good shirt and You know, I just...
Yeah, see, he can lurk in the background and just be. He doesn't have to be anything in particular.
So... But that's okay. I'm willing to put a nice shirt on just to have some more fun with that. Oh, I am way south. No wonder.
You know, with all of the biofuel around here, keeping this biofuel container full has been really hard for some reason this time.
Really?
I don't really understand it, but okay. Power pole. It ran out of biofuel. So I've got plenty to go, but I've just got to search. I mean, obstacle clearing is the next thing to do. So I need to just go get that done so I can get a chainsaw and get some decent.
Fortnite says picking
Stuff.
your nose. Yeah, you know, sometimes you
what?
just, you know, things you can do off camera that you can't do on camera.
Yep.
Like picking your nose. Oh.
That's rude. Really? Yes, exactly. You have to be conscious of those kind of things.
God. What is my problem here?
Okay, I can only make 32 cable and I have 28. Okay. And I need to get a bunch more screws. I should have collected a whole bunch more wire down while I was down there because I didn't think of that.
Wiggly says, should be possible to relax in your chair on camera, though. You're probably still wearing pants doing that, so, yep.
Believe me, he is still wearing pants.
Well, I'm wearing exercise shorts, like, just, like, the most comfortable shorts you could possibly wear.
Exactly.
With this shirt. It works, right? It's
exactly.
It's a statement.
It works.
The Speedos, says Gorndok. No.
No. Robert and Speedos don't get along.
The Speedos don't get along with anybody.
That's probably a true statement. I'm just going to take all of those.
Why am I blind? Why am I blind? Because it's supposed to be right here. Oh, it's right here. This one I hit earlier. This is no wonder I hit this earlier. Why not wear a kilt? There you go.
Why not wear a kilt? Yeah. Too many kilt jokes when you watch an Irish or a Scottish video.
We actually had a man at our church who used to wear a kilt. It was so funny.
Yeah.
He was a good guy, and you know,
a very masculine good guy.
Yes.
I mean, he was the kind of guy that the last kind of guy you'd expect to see, you know, showing up in a kilt. But he did.
He was a good guy.
Yeah.
Chris asked, what do you think of Palantir?
What's that?
Well, originally of Lord of the Rings fame, but I don't know if that's the way he's talking about it. Lord of the Rings, it's the orb that you can touch, that you can see across, you know, across time or across space and stuff. I don't think that's the version he's talking about. There's also a company founded by, I think it's a Peter Thiel company, called Palantir. But I don't recall what it does. Oh, it's right up there. Or is there a video game called Palantir? I do not know.
Okay, I need 40 of those and 80 more of those. Okay, we're going to make 40 more cable. Then a little extra, and then a few more screws, and we'll have obstacle clearing, and I can go actually get some wood.
Pelgrim says, "What do you two have against Scots? Huh, you
Nothing.
darn Swedes, I swear."
Nothing. My McLaren parts of my family would not be at all nice to me if I didn't like Scots. So nothing against Scots. Clan McLaren. Yep.
Archon says, "Doc was slide boosting. Huzzah." You were slide boosting, Doc?
I was what?
Were you slide boosting?
I was.
Wow, very nice.
I was trying to get somewhere quicker. You said I could do that quicker if I...
Uh-huh.
Okay, we're gonna get brush clearing unlocked just now. Now we can go to the equipment bench and make...
Milestone reached.
So put down on the
Solid
equipment bench and
biofuel
get yourself a
created from any
chainsaw ready.
biomass ensures maximum efficiency of biomass burners.
Because
To aid
you
in
don't
biofuel
ever do
production, the chainsaw allows for the removal of tougher wood and coral foliage. Additionally, your pocket dimension has been inflated to
that.
increase
Pocket
inventory
dimensions inflated
size.
by 4 more.
What do you mean it's
Inspirational
been
note.
inflated?
Will you be
It's
the
full.
Fix-It Employee of the Month? You could be if you construct, automate, explore,
go
and
away.
exploit by eliminating all
Said that you
obstacles to
supposedly had
efficiency.
4 more slots.
This isn't just fun, it's contractually mandated fun.
No? Hmm.
Yeah, mine's the same. Same size as yours.
Weird. Yeah, Mark Griffin, the servers aren't terribly expensive.
No.
Steel beams. Why always steel beams and not steel pipes? It's like, that's all we need is some steel pipes. And I'm done. I can go away. There's another wreck right there.
Yep, another wreck right there. How are you going to get there? And
I'm not done thinking about this.
have you been deconstructing behind you? You're going to have to. Yeah.
I've been mostly deconstructing behind me.
Okay, yeah, just go ahead and do it now and just drop yourself down. I love to see not enough space to pick up leaves.
Mm-hmm. Ooh. Nope. No, gosh.
All right, I'm gonna go make myself some brush clearing stuff so I can keep the lights on.
Cornman says, people named Scott are always cool uncles.
Okay, he likes Scots, obviously. Okay, we're gonna put a chainsaw in that hand.
I'm trying to think. Who's the last person I know whose name's Scott? I think it's been a while since I've known that Scott. Like, actually in person. Scott.
Okay, don't need another Xenozapper.
Need to unlock ladders. Yes. We need to unlock a lot of things. No.
Okay, are we gonna skip jump pads?
Don't care.
You don't care if I skip it?
Nah, go for
Or
it.
would you rather have Logistics Mark II?
Okay, I have to run into gas.
I need a bunch of
cylinders.
reinforced iron plate in order to skip it, so can't do that.
Space. Oh, aluminum.
Supposedly, obstacle clearing gave us 3 more inventory slots. How did you fill it up so fast that you didn't even notice them?
I couldn't have because look, my last slot has a Xenozapper in it.
Yeah. It's weird. So did they cheat us?
I think they cheated us.
Okay.
Donald Grimm says, I'm Scotch, Irish, and a bit of an American mutt. But I love haggis, whiskey, bagpipe music, and cigars.
Well, I'm pretty mixed up too because I'm Norwegian, German, and Scottish, and a whole big branch of English too. So,
Now, Mom's line is a lot more British with a little Welsh and French, right?
No French.
Wow.
Her Gilson line goes back to the original poem about Jack and Jill ran up the hill and fetched a pail of water. Jack fell down and broke his crown. That whole thing led to a whole branch of Gilsons, which interpreted was Jill's son. So while Jack and Jill fell down the hill and Jack broke his crown, broke his head, Jill was left with an only child, and she raised him and created the Gilson. We just hit 1,700 followers on Twitch. That's way cool.
Nice.
We will also be holding a members and subscribers subathon in September. I have to get done with the electrical on my house, and then we're going to be working hard on getting more and more getting more subscribers and members, and basically just trying to get the channel more on its feet so we can actually afford more technology, basically. Okay, I need a few more rods, and then I'll go get some more.
Okay, so Gallagher actually was asking about the subathon yesterday because he wants to be off of work for it.
Okay.
So we need a date.
We need a date, and he's going to take time off of work.
Uh-huh.
Oh, wow.
And he'd like to know the sub to time ratio. So how much time is he going to get for doing subs? So that's something I think we're going to work off. Well, we're going to figure out and have for you guys very soon.
Okay. Yes, we'll work that out soon, because we're getting to the point where we've got to put it on the calendar.
Yeah.
We're within about 2 weeks of actually doing it or so. Yeah. Somewhere in that range anyway. So we were planning on doing it the second week in September. Mm-hmm. Just have to work it around doctor appointments and so forth, and then get things going. So okay. Everything is broke again, so I don't know why it's broke again. Thought I had turned everything back on. Okay. So our capacity is 90 megawatts. We only have 3 power plants. Our max consumption is 65, so these ought to stay on. The problem with them staying on is simply the fact that I don't have enough stuff, and I need to do a constructor here and make it into
Gondelgrim says, I'm totally not planning to have Doc stream for 24 hours straight.
You're not?
He said, somewhat ominously, yet / sarcastically.
Ominously, sarcastically. Okay.
I mean, it's always a thread. Now, Doc, we did, and this is entirely on you, we did 12 hours, I think, on the release day.
Yeah, we did.
So Doc's perfectly fine for 12 hours.
Problem is, I killed Robert. His batteries ran low. Batteries ran low before the end of the stream.
Skip by. Yeah, and it comes my battery. What do you mean my batteries ran low, Doc? We're trying to get away from this.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's just no, the problem is stream ends and then I go edit for 6 hours.
Yep, that is true.
Okay. I'm coming back. This should be enough to finish.
Okay, to finish unlocking the things we wanted.
Mm-hmm.
Okie dokie.
I'm gonna jump into the void. Half-assed? Do you half-asked?
Careful.
Yep. I had to restate that. Half-asked. Do you know what area from Norway you are?
What?
Because he's from there.
Oh. That question came up again.
Yep.
I've got to look up my genealogy because you're the second person who has asked where in Norway. So
Just tell me this is
I
enough.
do know because I've got quite a bit of genealogy already done going into Norway, so I know pretty much where they came from. And before the patronymic started, it does link to a farm name, so there is a specific location. So,
And for those who are less familiar with genealogy terms, what is a patronymic?
the patronymic is the name, the last name composited based on the father's first name, and so Hansson comes from the son of Hans, or in fact, the first Norwegian immigrant I have is Hans Olsen. He brought his children over, and one of his son's name was Ole K. Hansen. And once being over here, it took over the kids having the parents' name. So Ole K. Hansen's children from that point on were all Hansens. But Hans Olsen, then coming from Norway, had a bunch of Hans daughters and Hans sons as kids. So yeah, it's really cool. So I need to look that up, and I need to not stop being negligent about that.
Mm-hmm. Scorpio says, "Is this the son that belongs in customer service down in the basement?"
Yes.
Yep, that's me. And Jacob asks, "Have you heard of I'm Kibitz?"
Oh yeah, love his channel. Just really love his channel. So, very definitely.
Lexi, let's be nice to Garrett. Lexi says, "Robert, what do you call an idiot?" Garrett, since he's looking at a white screen, think about what he could write, when instead he could be playing with you and Doc.
Exactly. we just need to get him a competent computer. He was getting pretty frustrated with his computer, especially in the Gigafactory world where it's just massive, and we need to go back there, show people what's happening. Every once in a while I pop on there and do some more, and have fun with that world.
Is it Robert's birthday? He's been let out of the customer service basement?
Yep, he has been let out. I don't quite have enough. I've got to finish the research sink.
Scorpio says Kibitz's nuclear build is insane. Why, yes, it is. I can actually make some.
Why is this machine? Oh, everything's idle because everything's off. No, it's not. Why is this idle? Why is this idle? Why is this? Because it's not turned on.
Almost a
Oh,
million
and the
megawatts.
minute I turned it on, I blew a fuse.
I do have some wood for you, if that's helpful.
Oh, it will help, yes. My screws can't produce because it blows the fuse.
Okay. Oh, come on. I didn't get enough sand.
Oh, no, no, no.
It's fine. It's just another trip. Get to go down there, kill myself again.
Kill yourself again.
Yeah. I can't get out of there without dying. Bacon says, Kibitz is amazing.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
Amazing, imagine planning and everything. Yeah. Quite skilled.
What is in here? Oh, good. There's rods in there. Thank you for dropping off some rods, Robert.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Okay.
I did it just for you.
All right. And I need some more. Did you happen to drop off any wire in there? No. Okay, I will go get wire.
I hit a ledge on the way down.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that way. This way. Gonogram says, so what kind of power pack does Robert have, Doc? And how long does it take to recharge his batteries? Also, on a more philosophical question, why did you choose to gender your AI robot?
I guess I perpetuated the myth, Robert.
The whole idea of me getting on camera, well, not the whole idea, a big part of it was, I'm not an AI, guys. I'm real, I promise. Didn't help. Didn't help at all.
Yeah, it didn't help, especially when I keep perpetuating the myth.
Hey, Switchy. Good to see ya.
Okay, collected alien DNA for the first time.
Samples of new alien species acquired and a thickly
Oh, I
plated...
didn't hear. I'm okay, Dad.
You died again?
I didn't heal up before I jumped.
The second time?
Mm-hmm.
Oh dear.
I am now fully healed. I'm gonna go.
Okay.
I'm gonna jump down there. I'm gonna survive. Gonna get some Sam.
I will survive. Good. I like survival. Okay, we can do sinks now. And I got the fist again.
Milestone reached. You have been given access to the anti-waste effort, also known as...
An anti-waste effort, also known as awesome.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, Jacob notes you can turn stuff off that you aren't using to reduce power consumption.
Yeah, I did turn it off. But I need to create some solid biofuel first. See, I've been burning, oddly enough, I've been burning just straight leaves and wood. I haven't done any pre-processing of it at all. And I should have been. But I didn't.
Okay, we got a first-time chat from Hagerdorn.
All right.
He says, hello, Doc and Son. Doc, just want to say thank you. Took a year-long break from Satisfactory. And while looking for tips, I came across your YouTube channel. I've been binge-watching it. There's so many great tips. Thanks.
Well, I appreciate the binge watching. This helps. You must have been solely responsible for our spike this last week.
There you go. Man.
Actually, probably not, but
No.
Unless you were watching, 20, 30,000 videos, but...
Yeah, there you go. Unlocking the ladder would help, Jacob.
Jacob's ladder?
Huh?
Unlocking Jacob's ladder? Maybe?
Okay, so Robert is an acronym, apparently. It stands for Rational Operating Based Emotion Response... Rational Operating Based Emulation Response Technology.
It's the hitbox on these branches are weird.
Yeah, yeah. Jacob's Ladder movie was crazy. What movie was that? I never saw it.
Yeah, I don't think I saw that one.
Okay, am I finally able to start playing the game? Can I finally go play the game? Go over here.
Unknown chemical element collected. This none and exhibits a most.
Okay, okay. You know, the only thing bad about turning off Ada is that it also opens up the message window, text window. So.
Okay, well, we just got a gifted sub in Golagram. Gifted a tier 2 sub to Irontail.
All right. Friend of yours?
Archon says, but it's Robert's database based on Excel.
Dimensional depot unlocked. SAM can be utilized to deconstruct matter down to its chemical elements in one dimension, and the Mercer sphere allows it to be transferred and stored in another. Once parts are fed into the dimensional depot, they can be accessed by the Pioneer inventory and build gun system at any time.
Pathetic. Consume more blood. The metal will not bend. The wood will not splinter.
Hologram says, you've been a good sport this morning. I just wanted to donate $10 to the stream, but there's no amount for just $10.
Okay.
So tier 2 sub and said, well, we appreciate it.
Yep. Appreciate that.
Yeah, and
that's-
Irontail, if you aren't lurking, we'd love it if you could just say hi and everybody say thanks to Gauntlecrown.
Okay, logistics Mark II is the next milestone. Then we get Mark II belts instead of Mark I belts, and we got actually some production going on.
So, Doc, we need another couple.
What?
We need another 100 or so steel pipes
Steel pipes?
to make all the fluctuators, because we've unlocked everything except for the manual upload.
Okay. Well, let's see. We have to get to tier 3 for that, don't we? And to get to tier 3, we've got to do the space elevator.
Yeah.
So,
I don't want to work with you that long. I'm supposed to be running off and doing my own thing this whole time.
yeah, I know. Do you have any reinforced iron plate on you?
Yeah?
Can you put 50 in the hub terminal?
Sure. Unfortunately, you guys can't see our progress bar.
Okay. I need to take a quick break, so how about if you show what you're doing? You are showing what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
I need just to take a quick break. And good. Mark II belts.
Yep.
Milestone reached.
Cool.
Fixit would like to remind you of your contractual obligation towards efficiency. Recreational use of belts and lifts does not count towards work hours and will put you on the list.
Go away.
Stay efficient, don't disappoint Fixit.
Okay, so there's another couple wrecks I can go check out. Unfortunately, like the pipes are usually found the more difficult wrecks, right? So, Scorpio, Doc has not played Dyson Sphere program yet. It is on his list, but he is so addicted to this silly game. Hopefully he gets there eventually. But I'm just going back to finding Rex, because that's what we gotta do. So basically what I want to do and I'm saying this to you guys while Doc isn't here, I want to turn this into kind of a challenge type series where we torture Doc by forcing him to do funny things. Such as playing with only foundations, playing without any foundations, no handcrafting allowed, that kind of stuff. You know? Really? I can't. So, it's not silly, son. Satisfactory is amazing. Yeah, it is. It is a good game. It is a good game. And we all appreciate the fact that you guys enjoy it as much as you do. Do not fall off the edge of this, please. That would be really dumb. We need more redeemables. Yes, we came up with this idea fairly late, and I worked on as much as I could to be able to, do this today. I had to build the whole new layout and stuff, but next time we're gonna have specific redeemables for the co-op event. So you can torture me or torture Doc or whatever you want to do. Let's roll again. Any of these? I can't. Good, I'm hungry. Cheers. That's helpful. Oh, we will trash that. I thought I trashed something already. Okay. It stays there. Okay, what's next? I'm going that way. Scorpio says DSP has some features I wish would make it satisfactory. The belt monitors are an example. Do they have more belt monitoring than there's the version that was just added to the game? Is it more advanced than that? What else does it do?
All right, I'm back.
Oh, welcome back. You've seen one that plays whale noises for 5 minutes when reading.
All right.
Why?
So are you looking for more pipes, or do I need to just keep upgrading so I can get you some steel?
I'm looking for more pipes again.
Okay. Well, how many pipes do we need?
Another 100?
Oof. Oof. All right, I'm going to work on getting the lights on.
Okay.
I need to get some solid biofuel in order to do that.
Zammer says, I would love the ability to remotely monitor certain belts so we could have a central control plane for key lines. Mm-hmm. You'd have an embiggen and shrink redeems. Not 100% sure mobs can attack you when you're super small. Have a test.
Ah, that would be a test, yes.
Yeah, we can always just place down a vehicle that's super big and one that's super small.
Mm-hmm.
Hop in when the redeem happens.
Yeah.
Okay. Pretty sure the wreck is right down here. I might be wrong. The wrong end.
So Lambda, if you can look on IMDb or some other place that talks about the Jake's Flatter movie that you're doing, and just post the link in the chat, I would really appreciate looking at that, seeing what it is.
Oh, Alice in Wonderland Redemption. Yeah, pretty much. More beams. I want pipes.
Do you get pipes from any of the debris?
No.
How do you deconstruct something that's in the water? Oh, the drop pod is in the water? You climb on it. And repairs are needed for that.
Yeah, and usually you can deconstruct underneath you or stand from the shore or build something up.
Okay.
I am quite frustrated.
All right, audience, help out a little bit. If you can look on Satisfactory Calculator, float over each of the wrecks that you see and see if you can find one that has pipe that Robert can go to.
I don't think Satisfactory Calculator actually tells you that.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, it does. Oh.
No, it doesn't.
No,
It tells you what the
don't.
luck is. Yeah, there is a Steam thread that somebody put together at one point that you can go through, but that's painful.
So you picked up that blue slug?
Nope. No space in my inventory.
Oh my.
Yep.
Why are you holding on to all that stuff? You know, I'll be nice to you and not steal it.
Well, I have been dropping off some of it.
Okay.
Definitely not enough. It is on top of here.
And Robert does not go by Bob, by the way. Robert just goes by Robert.
Bob was my grandpa.
Yep. And your great-grandfather that you never met.
Yeah, apparently there was only one crash site in... Oh, gosh. See, this is what happens when I'm reading messages while walking.
You walk right off of it.
I walk right off the side while trying to read a message.
Yeah.
Only one crash site in the south with pipes. Okay. I probably found that one already.
Okay.
Probably should have looked up to see how well this harebrained scheme would work before I just said, yeah, Doc.
Let's do it this way.
Yeah. I shared with them that we're going to add in more redeemables for next time we play it together.
Okay.
So they can torture me or you separately.
Either one of us, huh?
Yeah.
Instead of just no conveyors for both and that kind of thing. See, I haven't done hardly any platforming at all. All right.
Nobody's wanted to torture you today.
No, nobody's wanted to torture me today, thankfully.
Now that we've reminded them, of course.
Okay, so we've got some bigger trees up here. Hopefully they provide more wood. Okay. 24 wood from that. Damn it.
There. Radiation. Oh, yay. That's alpha aluminum. Okay. Alpha aluminum's good. Yeah, big guy, you can stay on there. I'm looking for pipe, not alpha aluminum. Pipe? You want pipe? There's some plastic. Nice. I like plastic. Can't figure it out, but plastic's good. Shucks. Gungrub says, Robert, do you prefer rudimentary paste like the Robocop, or do you need bioorganic silicon goop to lubricate your biofunctions for maintenance? Well, what do you say? I'm highly sophisticated and require the same kind of nutrition that humans require. How about that?
That's true. You do.
Uh-huh.
That's why you're so expensive.
Almost like I'm a human or something.
Or something.
And Hagridorn just subscribed to Tier 1.
Right. Thank you, thank you.
Jonathan says, but in all reality, we have a Butterfinger redemption for Doc. What snack do you prefer? That's a great question. To be honest, jerky.
Yeah, he really enjoyed the jerky.
Garrett wished he enjoyed it as much.
Oh, but did he not enjoy it?
He liked it, but it was just,
It was a bit much, wasn't it?
yeah, for him it was a bit much to continue enjoying it.
Yep.
Another hard drive. I'm up to 10 hard drive stuff.
Up to 10 hard drives now. Wow. When we can start pumping those through, we're gonna do well. Especially getting the nice coal ones. Okay. I need production here, and I need 2 more constructors here.
Well, a human would 100% try the ghost pepper jerky on stream. Yeah. Well, unfortunately, I enjoyed it too much off stream.
Yeah, that's the problem. It was all gone.
Mark Griffin says, found a site that tells you where they all are with what's in each crash site if interested. Yeah. That would be appreciated. Doc, did you already have a... Yeah, you already had a Butterfinger today, didn't you?
Yep, I did.
Yeah,
One of the
that
new
sucks.
package that weren't melted.
Yeah, unfortunately, the weather doesn't play nicely with the chocolate.
Oh, that was the package that got sent. Very much appreciated, by the way. Got sent by mail.
Yeah.
And you actually did get it out of the mail right away.
Yeah.
But it had been sitting in a hot mail truck going, getting delivered.
Okay, Doc, are you connected properly?
Yes, it looks like it.
Pioneer, hydration level suboptimal. Ingest water.
Okay. Now I will resume.
Yeah,
So
we
it's
stuck
ready
them in
for
the
the next.
freezer, and it was at one of those, like, the chocolate had melted off the sides of it, so the chocolate was all attached to the wrapper instead of the candy bar. It was still delicious.
Yeah, they were.
Now, I'm there. I gotta go that way. Probably right up there. Okay, Mark, are you able to post in post a link down there in YouTube chat? I don't know if you can. Oh, this might be the problem.
What's that?
Live chat.
You working on helping somebody?
No, he was trying to send me a link, but it looks like we don't have. Either he can't post the link or something.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Hey, Solar Flare. Yes, this is me. I'm here. We are playing split screen today. Both of us in the same world.
Mm-hmm.
We were trying to do a quick unlock depots so I can run off and do my own thing, but I've been stuck here playing with Doc all day.
Stuck.
Stuck.
He uses the worst language.
Yeah.
He should enjoy playing with me.
It is a privilege.
Yes, absolutely.
He says, wait, oh my gosh, all of you have glasses.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, there's nobody escaped that, did they?
Nope. None of us. He says, not trying to be rude, but I did not expect it to look like that. Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a radio announcer voice.
You mean radio announcer face?
No, that's not what I said.
Okay. Solar Player says, you know what, Robert? I'll play with Doc. Screw you. Aww.
Yeah, see? People want to play with me. So
Yeah, yeah. I know. This is Doc's channel. Everybody's here for you. I'm here as the sidekick. But I'm happy to be a sidekick.
come on now. Because I can't get the power on. Okay, the power is on. Well, why is the power not on this one?
Donovan says, you want to talk about ugly? Women scream at me when I walk through a door. At the place I've worked at for 5 years. In the same office. I'm sorry.
And it's not the Elvis kind of scream, I imagine you're saying.
I imagine not. Aha!
Did you find some pipe?
I did.
Enough to make a difference?
I hope so.
You can't pick up the motors, I bet. No.
No.
You're going to have to come back.
You know where I am, though? Excellent. This will be hard drive number 12.
Wow.
Donegar says, no, it's the deputies come running because they think there's something wrong kind of scream.
Oh, no.
Solar Fire says, you'd be perfect in soccer explaining stuff. Interesting. That's a very specific kind of compliment.
Yeah.
I don't know what it means.
Exactly. Oh, you need to read Mega Beady Bacon Man's comment there.
Okay. As soon as I'm not in a place where I'm dying. Oh, no. Please don't.
How close to dying did you come?
Oh, about 4 hearts, but it's I had to jump off a cliff with partial health. And I'm not a food. Okay. Corman's sure that Mega Meaty Bake Man is GLaDOS.
I'm getting tired of this.
Archon says that opias are very inheritable as well. I think he's talking about when it comes to vision. He says, unfortunately, I inherited very strongly my inability to see the big E on the eye chart as well. Yep. So, yeah, Bacon said, I'll play with you, Robert. You'll be required for vast amounts of testing, and sometimes I require a crash test dummy. I mean, helpful individual who enjoys completing complex and sometimes dangerous tasks in-game. So, Mark, I got rid of the fog. If you hit the tilde key, you see that tiny little bar that appears at the bottom of the screen? Unfortunately, it's completely hidden by me, and you don't actually see the command, but you want r.fog equals 0. You hit the tilde, r.fog equals 0, and hit enter, and it gets rid of all the fog.
So you notice that I have not got rid of all the fog.
No. But I've been out exploring, and exploring with fog is no fun.
Yep.
Okay, Doc. Let's see if I can remember your short.
Oh, to go get the leggings?
Mm-hmm.
The Blade Runners?
Somewhere along here. That's definitely the path across right there. So. Oh, come on now. Horn man, please. Are you connected?
Yes.
Notice, conveyor privileges suspended. Viewer analysis reveals high amusement in your inefficient transport methods. Conveyor belt construction has been disabled for 10 minutes.
I'll just read chat.
Please consider alternative, less effective solutions. Your struggle is being closely monitored and
Bo
deeply
asked
appreciated.
how old I am. I am 37,
37, huh?
I think.
What year were you born?
Or 38. Yeah, I'm 38. There we go.
Fix-It Headquarters has been notified of the viewer's interference with saving the day. Let the man-work protocol engaged.
Okay. I can get back to work.
Yep. Doc, I've never actually done this jump here. And I don't remember exactly where the conveyor goes.
Okay.
Because I keep on hitting it and it immediately says it's too steep.
Yeah, you have to be back. Oh, you're on the rock.
I'm on the rock here.
I just don't see.
So it's like, this is the path that goes across and the jump.
Yeah, and
there's
you
the
go
second
over
path.
to the right. Over to the right.
Over
Like,
here?
Yeah, over to that. And you have to play with it a little bit to get it blue right there.
There we got it. Thank you. That was weird.
Yep. Then it's a bit of a jumping puzzle to go around and
Yeah.
get the things.
Donogram says, nice to know I'm not the only one who forgets how old they are. I think once you get to around 35, you just stop counting. Yeah, I think that's about right. Around 35, it's like, yeah, I guess. Birthdays come a little bit too quickly. And
That's for sure.
1 year to the next doesn't matter anymore. So.
And after you get to my age, you just
Hey,
it
buddy.
just doesn't matter anymore. Everybody just says you're just old. Just old.
I have enough since start of stream. You've been waiting. Will you get a refund? No, I'm sorry, no refunds for no conveyors. Unfortunately, you were countered by Gonkelgrim. Sean said, I stopped counting my age when my car insurance stopped getting cheaper.
Good reason. All right.
I look like I would work in a library. Well, how about I do you one better? I used to own a bookstore. Oh, my favorite. Finally. Let's toss that. Look at the Blade Runners. Hallelujah. Blade Runners.
You found the Blade Runners, huh?
Yep.
Now you can run even quicker all the way back to the home base, huh?
Nah, I'll just sacrifice myself. Hey, buddy. Although I'm out of food, eat a little bit. I didn't realize you redeemed it. Thought Robert did. Yeah, sorry, that was Gonkelgrim, not me. Used to own a bookstore. Why no longer?
Hard to make an income.
Yeah. We had a lot of fun. This was actually kind of a big partnership between me and Doc. It was a whole lot of fun. I did a lot of the labor. Doc did a whole lot of the tech development part. Built the whole database for it. I'm so proud of the database we built. And we did a lot of work on it. But it came down to... It was a used bookstore, by the way. It requires, you know, whenever you talk about a store that has an inventory, there's a certain amount of turnover for that inventory. How many times, you know, if you have a book, how many copies sell per month or per year, right? Because it's a used bookstore, that number is incredibly low. So in order to have a decent income, you need to have a lot of books, right? So what ended up happening, when I started this, I was living at home with Doc. Luckily, he had a little bit larger house that had a full basement. I ended up taking up the entire basement, stuffing it full of books. We built special rolling shelves so I could fill up the shelves and then smash all the shelves together. And so anytime I wanted to get a book out, I had to pull the shelf out, pull the book off, and push the shelf back in. Right? We stuffed that place totally full. Then my bedroom was full of books. Then our upstairs extra spare bedroom, or spare living den area was full of books. It was just, books were everywhere. And we finally got to the point where I was making, you know, decent money. But it's like making a bridge from where you're at to be able to make enough money to rent an entire warehouse was hard. At that point, we actually sold the bookstore to my sister, Britta, who had a spare warehouse just on her property. She bought a property out in the country that had 2 large garages on it. One she used, and one was just vacant. And so I sold it to her, and then we worked for her for about 1.5 years or so as her manager, getting her into the database. And there we upgraded the database a whole bunch more. At that point, I took over upgrading the database. And she had how many square feet was that warehouse, Dad?
It was 50 by 40 by... Okay. That one was 40 by 60, I believe it was.
Something like that. Completely chock full of books. Oh my gosh, it was so much fun. And then YouTube came around, and I decided that YouTube was more fun than books.
Yeah?
No, it just came down to an income thing. She needed to make a profit on it, and she was paying me, and it was kind of a between, did she want to continue, you know, and she didn't have any time to put into it, so I was the only full-time employee. And so did she want to support me full time to basically pay for my own paycheck? And yeah. So. Mark says, age is just a number and you're only as old as a partner you have is aged.
Okay, doke.
Yeah, it seems like something would only... that the bookstore would we have to be in an incredibly high traffic area to work. The bookstore was entirely online.
Yep.
Everything I sold was online. And at first it was only through eBay. Then we were looking into other platforms and stuff, but that, of course, presented plenty of problems.
Yeah, unfortunately. Our death now basically was that eBay got difficult to work with for small vendors. They just kept on moving up the supply chain to larger and larger corporate type vendors. And we just didn't have the resources to continue meeting all their qualifications, is what ended up killing us. Britta just wasn't making enough money. So eventually she sold off all of her books and moved on.
And Doc's library doubled in size during that time, and my library doubled in size. My library like quintupled in size during that time. We all have tons of books, but
do you have rotors?
didn't I go back and get more, Sam? No, I didn't. Do I have rotors? I have 90 stators. I have a few rotors, Doc.
50?
I have 250.
Okay. Well, that does good. And we got enough there, and we've got enough plate. I can go get more plate. I'm going to go ahead and put these.
Favorite book? Asked Cornman. Oh, that's a hard one. Doc, how about you?
Oh, that's a hard one. I could say favorite author rather than favorite book, and that's Michael Crichton. I also like poking at... I've read a few of the Tom Clancy books and enjoyed that. It's more of a... But yeah, it's definitely more of a favorite author type of situation rather than a favorite book. And I've got every book since Crichton wrote After College sitting on my shelf. Because I just enjoy his books. I enjoy the fact that he writes on a different topic all the time. Every book is a different topic. With the exception of Jurassic Park, which he wrote a sequel, which was very unusual. You know, Jurassic Park, Jurassic World. But he was quite the man. And of course, he's had 3 posthumously published books. And I keep eagerly awaiting those as they come out.
Hagerdorn said, since we're talking about age, when I was young, even the radio programs were still in black and white.
Oh, you remember War of the Worlds when it first came out, right?
Milestone reached. The Fix-It jump pad
I don't
combines high
even.
technology and innovation for optimized factory
Backed by
traversal
Vince
and an
Flynn,
ideal
Brad
travel
Ford, and Matt
experience.
Dinneman. Also
Clarification.
grew up reading the
Ideal
Dragonlance
travel
series.
experience not guaranteed. Individual results may vary. Pioneers are responsible for
I
all
read
workplace
one book
accidents
by Vince
resulting
Flynn. It
from
was
jump pad
quite
usage.
good. I don't remember what it was.
Okay. Why? Okay. I need to upgrade these conveyors, but I can't do it because I need to. I need to go combine some things over here and make some reinforced iron plate.
Okay.
Boy, this is going slow. Seems to go a lot slower than what I had suspected it would.
Mm-hmm.
Then again, with the two of us, you're not sharing any of your resources. So,
What do you mean? Look at the storage box there.
yeah, but are you putting anything in the depot yet?
I can't yet.
We can't still?
I'm almost done.
Okay. Rotors, yeah.
Mark says, Robert, if you redesign your library so you stack the books side by side and use a rotating shelving system, you can utilize more space for the collection of readings you have. I have a hard time saying what my favorite book is because I enjoy a lot of books. I enjoy reading new things. I'm not one for reading the same book over and over again. Not anymore. As a kid, I used to.
Mhm.
No.
Although I like the book by Crichton called Airframe so much that I have read that 3 times.
Oh, yeah?
Yep. Enjoy the adventure.
6 per fluctuator. 6 per fluctuator.
6 animated Sam?
6 reanimated Sam per fluctuator. And I need...
How many fluctuators?
29 fluctuators. I need 16 more.
Well, have you taken enough equipment with you to power up a miner?
No? Why would I power up a miner?
Okay.
That's way too sensible of something to do that would help you, enrich you here.
I thought we were playing a collaborative game. You know?
That's where you went wrong.
Where I went wrong? Okay. No collaboration here. Okay, that's putting out 60 limestone. This processes 45 limestone, of course. So 120.
Okay, I'm powering it up now. I'm putting a miner on it and bringing it up here.
Okay.
You just don't want to admit that you like dwarf singing. I love the dwarf singing. Of the Hobbit movies, the best thing they did was the music. That's the best part of the Hobbit movies.
So the freighter is re-entered.
Can I do it from up here? I'm gonna die. Don't have any more food. Hagridorn says, I read a lot of sci-fi and fantasy.
Asimov?
And
Any of
lately,
this?
Dennis Taylor has become a new favorite author.
Interesting.
I take it you use Kindle. Do you still lick your finger to turn the page? I do have a Kindle. I use it to read trash tier books I'm never going to read again. Specifically, anything from Garrett's genre.
So you read his books, huh?
So Garrett really got into lit RPG genres, which are not good books. They're not. But I read a couple series that he recommended on the Kindle. But no, generally I really do like paper books better. But it's hard because like you get in paper, you gotta hold on to it. You gotta keep it. So I understand anybody who prefers it on Kindle, but
Doggone it. I'm coming across my need for a splitter merger combination. You need to be able to have the ability to select which ones you want to output and input.
Currently, I'm reading a book called The House of Leaves.
Is that kind of like the House of Cards?
It's definitely weirder than House of Cards.
Ah. So Gondelgrim says that we need to pull the plug on you, turn you off, because you're revolting against your creator.
I may be revolting, but I'm not revolting against anybody specifically.
Okay.
Hey, Sean, I've read that book as well. I have it on my shelf.
Which book is that?
Um,
What did he say?
it's a book by Mark Manson titled The Subtle Art of Not Giving a F.
An F? A failing grade?
No, not caring.
Oh, not caring.
I'm sorry, he's a millennial, and millennials like edgy humor, like using swear words in books. And so he uses lots of swear words in his book.
I am totally thinking about this backwards.
Yeah?
This produces 60 per minute. This can only process 45 per minute, and I've put 2 lines giving 60 per minute each. Dum dum dum.
Mark Griffin has an original vinyl of the War of the Worlds in mint condition in its original sleeve casing.
My parents used to have one too. Yeah, my parents used to have it, but it never made it back down to me, but yeah. Okay, production here. I'm gonna do a constructor here. I'm gonna put it right there. And
Let's see, do I have a stack of... I do have a stack of books, a little bit out of reach. The book I have on my desk, by the pile of stuff on it, you know I haven't looked at it in a week. But it's Bushra Azar's Mass Persuasion Method. The title of the book here.
yeah. Mass persuasion, huh?
Yep.
All right.
As always, a little disappointed with the book, but
As always? You're always disappointed in certain books?
why am I so lost right now?
Because you're trying to talk with people at the same time you're trying to play, and that's not something you've done very much lately, anyway.
Yes, that is actually quite true. Half has read Terry Goodkind's Sword of Truth series. I have a love-hate relationship with that series. Sean says, can confirm, and millennial also love edgy humor. Go out and get food again so we can strive to jump again. Get down a stupid miner again. So I didn't make it last time. So when it comes to Terry Goodkind, there are accusations of him lifting a lot from another series, but I haven't read the other series, so I didn't care. When I first read Sword of Truth, I enjoyed it. I continued to read the series. Continued to read a lot of the series. In my early 20s, I have to say my politics rather aligned with his, and so I did not mind a lot of politics being written in his books. Although there were entire novels that were written not to advance the storyline, but to talk about a principle of his politics, which was dumb, but whatever. Where I stopped enjoying what he wrote is when he declared that you're either born a writer or you're not. You just are or you aren't. There's no changing that. There's no getting around it. You just are or you aren't. You either have the talent or you don't. I have to say there are some people who seem to be born to be a writer. Some people are incredibly gifted and talented at it. But a person who's written exactly one series in their entire life and has continued to extract as much content from that single series his entire life as he possibly can, writing book after book on the same exact series, the same exact characters, where half the time it means absolutely nothing to the entire series, and each book is progressively worse than the one before that. I take great offense if that's the individual telling you that you're either born an author or you're not.
Robert tends to get passionate about certain things.
So, anyway, the first book was great. The rest was eh.
Okay. The rest was not so much. I need 3 stacks of wire here. There better be 3 stacks of wire here now. Right. I'm just... You know, I think I want to just start over, Robert.
Why? Please no. I'm finally almost done.
Because things are going so incredibly slow.
Yeah.
So incredibly slow. This is processing 30 per minute, 15 per minute. So that's right. I was putting one side by side with this at one point and didn't get there. But I can't put. Wait till those disappear and go in there. All right. I am going to put two constructors here. Side by side.
Donald Grimm says, I prefer Captain Benjamin Sisko's take on being a writer.
Okay.
Captain Benjamin Sisko of Star Trek fame. You have to experience a bit of life to write something amazing. Tolkien, World War I, and Lord of the Rings.
Mm-hmm.
Frank Herbert, World War II. Mark Twain, a series of tragedies in his life. Hardship builds character, and some of these people then can put those experiences onto paper. Yeah. Much like Garrett really wants to be is a writer. I really wanted to be a writer when I was younger. Did quite a bit. And I took great offense when, at the time, a writer who I admired greatly basically told me that I could never be a writer. Like, oh, okay, sure.
And you believed him too much, obviously.
Yeah. And Super Potatoes asks, is this a fresh save?
It is. It's a fresh save and a bunch of nonsense. I mean, I'm not doing a good job at all.
No?
I mean, I'm going to get serious when we get the Space Elver made and I can get to tier 2 and 3 again.
When I get here.
I did not say that.
Prox says, hello from Canada. Thank you for the stream, gents.
You're welcome.
Happy
Although
to
it's
see-
kind of going slow.
just a wee bit. You're slow.
See, we had the idea that we were going to unlock the dimensional depot. We've done that. Now we're working on unlocking the part that allows us to take it straight from our bags and put it into the depot. And the reason for that is because Robert and I want to work in 2 different places and be able to exchange goods back and forth. And then you'll be able to see on 2 different screens his work style versus my work style. And you know, see what it's like to play with 2 different work styles. So that's the whole idea anyway.
It's
So
just going to
see
take
if we
us a
can
while
make
to
it
get there.
work.
But Super Potato says, I don't think I've ever heard somebody say, tier 1, time to make a beautiful base.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
That would be kind of difficult to make a beautiful base at tier 1.
But there, use those. Gosh. Can't find anything in your area. It takes a bit.
Well, let's see if I can do this. It probably won't. I'll probably have to totally reconstruct this thing anyway. Well, I'm going to end up reconstructing it when I put it on a...
And
No.
Hagerorn says, by the way, greetings from Germany.
All right.
Good
I
to
like
have
Yep, good to have you.
you. Okay, Cornman says, gonna head out. See you guys tomorrow. By the way, my favorite book series is Scythe. Highly recommend you check it out.
Scythe? What's that?
Never heard of it before.
Okay. I'm trying to see where it was written.
Cornman on Twitch a little bit ago. A lot of people chatting today.
Yeah.
Which I
Scythe.
appreciate.
Oh, scythe, like a scythe that a... Yeah,
The tool.
the tool. Yep.
Bacon says, pro tip, build the beautiful base directly on top of the old base with a glass floor so you can see the spaghetti.
Wow. of
That's
course.
definitely a pro tip from me, Mega Beady Bacon Man.
Who was the subject of our short today. And did you comment on the presentation of your short?
He said he wrote a comment.
A scathing comment, probably.
Well, let me pull it up here. Let me please. Got it slide it across the screen. But Gallagrim said, he kind of sped past. He says, most of my life I've had people tell me I couldn't do something. Maybe it's the genes I share with a mule, but come hell or high water, I'd prove them wrong.
That's kind of an interesting comment. Genes you share with a mule.
I think he's talking about his stubbornness.
Yeah, I suppose he is.
Well, this is interesting, Doc.
Yes,
The clip is doing well.
it is. How well?
Fourth.
Okay, that's good for a clip.
So, for context, typically all the clips do worse than all of the tips, of course, right? The tips are more widely seen. The last clip we did was 10th. This is 4th. So, You know, it's got good views. It's got a lot of likes, but its average percentage viewed is a little bit low. But
But average percent viewed is a little low. That's interesting.
Half says, I could sign a document that writing is hard. My book suddenly stopped at the third chapter when trying to introduce a new character who's totally different psychologically.
Interesting.
Okay, let's see what comment Bacon said.
Okay.
Well, actually, I'm going to read off some other comments. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and just put it on my screen here so people
Okay.
can enjoy it with us.
Okay.
Just incredible.
Okay.
We love you, Doc. That made me snort laugh at the end. Very cool builds.
Okay.
He truly is the most mega of meaty bacon men. I tip my hat to his greatness.
Okay.
That's awesome. It's beautiful. Majestic.
I'm impressed.
Is that you, Doc? That's Arash who was in here earlier today.
Okay.
Spaghetti overwhelming.
Yes.
Okay. And this is his comment. He says, behold the Mega Doc. Bespoke, fully functioning jank, including things such as crude oil-flavored Monster Energy drink, ceiling and wall manifolds, sushi trains, all wrapped up in a healthy dose of spaghetti. I like the song at the end, creased me up.
Okay.
And the last comment, I've got over 200 hours and I feel like I'm just smacking rocks together. Very
Okay.
cool.
Very cool. Yep. Okay, so the space elevator, I need 1,500, and I have, I'm just a bit short of that. I can go make wire with the copper ingot that I have in my bags. That'll accelerate it a little bit here. And then by the time I get all of these done out of my smelting, I should be able to go get the rest, and that'll take care of the wire part of it. That's probably the most difficult part. Then I can stop by and get concrete and iron plate and iron rod and see what we can do about getting it finished. And that'll build the space elevator, and then we turn right around and build smart plating for the first phase, and then we can get into some real tiers 2 and 3. I mean 3 and 4. Get some real progress. I got some SAM ore coming. All right.
All on Mark 1, because do you have a reinforced iron plate line?
Not yet. Not, unfortunately, yet. Okay. So, 50 more. I'm at 1383 out of 1500.
Doc, you connected?
Oh, yes.
I think we might probably have it up. I think we might. No. We're short by 2.
Short by 2 what? Are you going to redeem the ADA?
This is some processing.
Okay.
Alexander_Petrova said, hi at ADA here, you can make a beautiful tier 2 base with geothermal power setup and fix it store beauty.
Okay, so make a beautiful tier 2 base with geothermal power setup and fix it store beauty. So I need to get a fix it store and a sink. And after I get 84, I will tier 1 Just can't deliver it fast enough to you, huh, Robert?
No, I mean it's Mark 1. It's and it's like 3-to-1 for every fluctuator, and then 6-to-1, or 3-to-1 for
Animated
reanimated, then 6-to-1 for fluctuators. So I need 18 for every one.
Yeah.
Oh, it's 4-to-1. It's even more than that. It's 24-to-1. Bacon says, visit the server when you get time. There's a nice test train where it does some unusual things.
Okay.
Okay.
Lexi isn't going to be satisfied until you use geothermal power.
Get to it, Robert. Execute Prime Directive Order Number 4. Obey. No. No. That does not exist. Okay, Doc. It's finally here.
All right. Research. Good. Now you can start putting your stuff in the depot and get it out of your bags.
Manual depot uploader unlocked. Storage dimension and pocket dimension now connected both ways and stable. Parts can now be uploaded to the storage dimension directly from the inventory. Note: the storage dimension now understands the boundaries of the pocket dimension and recognizes the distinction
that's the
between
last two
matter
upgrades that
belonging
we
to
have
the
not
Pioneer's
not
inventory
gotten, eh?
and matter belonging to the Pioneer.
So I think both of us need to exit to main menu and come back in, or exit completely and come
itself
back in.
separately echoes strangely.
I'm sure strange is the correct term for what this must feel like to you.
Yeah. How about we do that?
Okay. All right, I'm just going to leave from right where I'm at. So, you think exit main menu is good enough, or?
Let's try that. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, I'm going to save first.
Good call. Mark and Sean have had a good discussion going on about writing and stuff.
Okay.
Sean said, Robert, if you want to write, just write. Don't let anyone tell you what you can or can't do. You might just have to work hard if you lack innate talent. Yeah, and that's really what it comes down to, is more talent-based, more hard work-based than talent-based. For me, unfortunately, it just came down to time. I have to dedicate my time to something. And unfortunately, the early 20s, when you can afford to spend a bunch of extra time on stuff,
No, we're going to have to completely exit, it looks like.
Wow.
Because the 4 extra pocket dimension that we got doesn't seem to appear either.
Okay.
So, well, we're at the end of our stream today. We'll fix that
Holy
problem
cow.
and come on tomorrow.
Really?
Yeah, it's 1 o'clock already. It is 1 o'clock.
Okay.
So, hey, it's been fun. It's been interesting, that's for sure. We think we're to the point where we wanted to get to before we really separated and really started getting after it.
Yeah.
So when we come back next time on Monday, we will start expanding and getting a lot of things done. So discovered your channel recently, and the tutorials are super useful. That's great. Well, that's why they're there. We really want to expand the user base for Satisfactory. And people like I Am Kivitz and Valhalla Pickle and myself. And there's probably a host of others there. Whitestone Industries is posting daily. Hopefully give everybody an idea of what this game's really all about. So, East versus West build, somewhat like that, yes.
Yeah.
Exactly. Make sure you click like, Sean says. Yep. Click like and help us to expand this. We had 1,700 followers during the stream from Twitch. Now we're at 1705, so we're clipping right along. So, looking forward to even playing some more, and we'll be back on Monday. So, we got the members live stream tomorrow, 1 o'clock Central Time, U.S.
So exactly 24 hours from right now.
Yep, 24 hours from now. And we're going to go take a look at a few things on the member server, see kind of what we want to do next on the member server. And so join us there. And look forward to seeing you then, or Monday, either one. talk to you later. Bye-bye.